Alrighty. We are cooking with gas.
What if we just made VTubers for everyone and streamed the game with the VTubers of our characters? Wouldn't that be wild?
That'd be kind of fun.
I think it'd be fun.
Why do you hate my free time?
What free time?
Well, the 3 extra minutes I had a week, gone now. Where the fuck's Trav?
Sorry if Kyle's in a bad mood, everybody. We did a full update on the game, and I might have pushed him too far. Trev, get your ass in here.
Kermit the Frog here.
Is that like Megan Thee Stallion? Kermit the Frog?
No, it's like Monkey D. Luffy.
Okay. I will accept that.
You can turn off that music now.
I'll be right back.
What is that bar? I don't like that bar. I want that bar gone.
Mind the cat girl titties. You know, I read a sentence, a rejoinder like that, and I wonder, what have I done?
Every choice you've made has led to the sentence "cat girl titties" being forcibly imprinted into your brain.
I mean,
and I am not apologizing.
What do you mean?
Every
pizza
consequence you're facing is your fault.
Sorry, I'm muting everybody. Sorry.
You're a toolbar. Why are you a toolbar?
To spite you specifically.
Oh, also, y'all?
Yes?
Ace made a suggestion that I fucking loved.
What's that?
So.
I made beef stew yesterday. Only instead of adding potatoes and adding flour as a thickening agent, before it was done, I added powdered mashed potatoes.
That's actually genius.
Right? And oh my god, it's so good.
So instead of adding actual potato, you just add the powdered stuff.
Yeah, which is actually like dehydrated actual potatoes. But
no, I buy this stuff all the time. Just never thought to put it in stew.
It turned
I'm
real fast.
I just told you I've got 3 minutes a week free. I ain't spending my time mashing potatoes. Shit comes in a box. Okay. I want this
also, my neighbor gave me sugar cookies with fucking caramel and white chocolate chips in them. Oh my god, they're so good.
Those are no longer sugar cookies.
I need to do one more thing. Which is going
to your part, there's quite a lot of sugar cookies in them. There's quite a lot of sugar in them.
I hate to say it, but I think this Foundry update is just a memory hog.
Oh no, it was a memory hog beforehand. It's very much a memory hog now.
I see.
We might have to go back to hosting on my computer. That's a lie. My computer is... I don't think it's taxed yet. Nah, it's fine. What was I doing? I was adding a new page at Baby Tyler's request. Oh, interesting. How do we add new page? I'm not a
Sometimes
GM.
I wish I couldn't read.
Sometimes you wish you couldn't read?
Yeah.
What did you
Why
read?
That?
Just a comic that I just read that I literally do not have the mental fortitude to explain to you guys. So I don't want to subject you to it either. But
I'll share it.
It made me regret literacy.
That's unfortunate.
You can't say that and not share it with me. Like, just DM it. That's fine. I have to know.
Send it, coward. Say it out loud.
All right. You asked for this.
Let the record show that I am not.
I'm not going to send it to you.
What are these things called? Destiny points? Yes, they are indeed called destiny points.
Yeah. This is a comic of all time.
I told you. It made me.
I don't think it's that bad. It's just, yeah. Okay. I used to read a webcomic called Ghastly's Ghastly Comic. Which one of the main characters was two of the main characters were tentacle monsters, and one of them had this problem where he kept being hit on by this otaku girl who was super into the whole idea.
Okay.
I wish I could go back to a few minutes ago when I didn't know that existed.
I was like, I think I might have missed something really good.
You'd be wrong.
The funniest part is that comic did so much stuff, but the thing it got in the most trouble for was depicting Jesus Christ having heterosexual sex in the missionary position with his lawfully wedded wife for the purposes of procreation.
How dare he be Christian?
I mean, Jesus wasn't Christian, he was Jewish. But
true.
He's like, I am your Lord and Savior.
Like, what about that? What was that movie, Preacher, where the guy got the voice of God?
Oh, the TV show Preacher was so good.
And they had
I did that too.
A descendant of Jesus's because he had sex prior to the crucifixion.
Well,
and they just inbred the line over and over again until he was like a Habsburg.
Well,
oh my god!
Right? Yeah.
Are we talking about
Jesus?
Dan Bratton's hit TV movie and book, The Da Vinci Code?
No.
Preacher.
Preacher. And Preacher.
Can you see why I made that?
Yes, yeah, exactly. The leap is actually not that far. No, in Preacher, the TV show, there's a sect of Catholicism that believes they have this direct descendant, and so they keep inbreeding him down and down and down so that he's pure 100% Jesus. And he's just like a big stupid idiot by the time it's modern time.
For sure.
All right. Well,
now that we've alienated, a quarter of our remaining audience.
Yeah, talking about the hit TV show
How
Preacher.
can we alienate a quarter of Trev?
We have other people who watch.
There's like 50 people listening to this thing.
I love listened to it 50 times.
That's true.
We should make a Patreon and see if somebody donates to it.
Hell yeah.
What would we offer in exchange?
Sexual favors.
I was going to say, my body's for sale.
So,
but you have to pay the travel expenses. We're not comping that shit.
We could just offer uncut intro and outro recordings if they want.
Oh, 100% we could do that.
100% we can.
And if you subscribe at a higher tier, we'll show all the links and shit that we've shared in Discord, so you can be further traumatized.
We could make a fan Discord.
We could make a fan Discord
Trev
and
is in
no
the
moderation.
Like, every time Tyler goes, Jesus Christ, out of nowhere, it's basically me either saying a terrible pun or saying something like Gut Guru sounds like a type of hentai,
Jesus Christ. No, goddammit, I did it without even thinking.
See?
Actually, it does depend on his tone. If it's more like a Jesus Christ. That was back during the Star Trek game when I was playing Saoirse.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Or
now
when
I
do
also have
stuff with
2
Castro.
horsepower. So, Anyway, we should roll our
Oh, you guys want to start? Okay.
Destiny dice.
Onward,
Yeah, 100%.
Stanley, to destiny.
So,
I'm actually on my computer right now. I'll be there in a second.
what?
Okay.
I'm not at my computer right now. Be there in a
Oh, okay.
second.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, how dare you,
Oh,
sir?
you said that really seriously.
But no. But you can totally
I'm
roll
going to my
me if you want to.
I'm going to my computer. Give me a second. He says in an octave lower than his normal voice.
My never mind.
Oh no. Oh man.
No. I'll be there in a little bit. Just I just got home.
I'll
I'm still putting everything away.
Yeah, I'll start.
Before we start, disable the effects for players right now because we can't select tokens. Or go into user setup and see what you can do about that. But let's be honest. So
Well, I can. Well, everybody said it's doing the flickering thing again. I mean, I could just set everybody as an assistant GM, and then they should be able to.
What do you mean? I can select and move my token.
No. Can you throw an enemy out here for us?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Maybe that's why.
Oh, is there no?
Oh wait, no.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it would make sense as to why they're. Sorry if you guys just got booted.
What we could do is we could get a Patreon so that we can buy Tyler a better computer to run the server.
Edit so that Kyle isn't, worked to death.
We still can't select tokens. We are
We
not.
can't,
What do you mean?
Designate.
If you double right click, it works.
We cannot designate targets of other tokens.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I will. Well, can I try changing everybody's permissions really quick? Because
Let me see if it's actually going to work before we even do that.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can. Jesus Christ, this flickering thing is wild. Yeah, so I can set everybody as an AGM. Well, no, I shouldn't do that. Well, no, I can click. There should be a select, like a move tokens thing. Configure token setting. Tokens that they own. Okay, so I could. Yeah, it's because it's not a user permission thing. It's a token permission thing. So I would have to go through individually.
Yeah.
I think.
Let's just
we'll turn it
that
off
for now. Turn that off.
Up to it.
My God, people think in my life that like, hey, by interjecting, hey, this is taking a while. They like people ask that I'm like checking in at work. Sorry. Okay, manage. That's manage modules, and what is it?
Just turn off Star Wars effects and FX Master.
Okay.
All right. I need to
Star Wars
update Discord real quick, so I will be
okay.
right back.
And is it FFG Star Wars enhancements?
Yeah, turn that off. Turn off FX Master and turn off JB2A.
Okay.
Sounds like you're turning all the fun.
Yeah, it's not working right now. So instead of spending the next 30 minutes of our session trying to make it work.
FFG, yeah. So when I disabled FFG, it all of those are dependencies for that, so it just deactivated those automatically. Okay.
Okay. You can delete that token.
Well, so I think so thank you everybody for coming in. Before we get started, couple of things. You guys have all noticed that the Discord that the Foundry looks really different. Really hoping to get that stuff working for next session so we can have like animations and really fun stuff like that. It'll actually let you designate a target at like an enemy token as a target, and then you'll see a laser shoot out from your token and hit that other token. Or if your attack misses, it'll like fire wildly around it. And all of those have sound effects too. So this need for my very lax soundboard skills would potentially go by the wayside a little bit. Second thing,
I can change the past by just not including stuff. And guess what I'm not going to include in the beginning of this
You've
session?
discovered
All
the
of this
power
bullshit.
of archivists everywhere.
Yes. Additionally, based on what Tyler just said there, in the references, you'll find a new page 2, or actually a page 1, which explains destiny points and purchasing them better, and the 4 things you can do with them, because it's not always just dice.
Right.
yes, very very similar for everybody, but just this looks like shit.
Oh my god! So the destiny points kind of work like story points from the Doctor Who RPG.
Yeah. Oh, there's a dice helper thing in there. I don't know where that came from, but that might just be on my head.
No, dice helper is good. That's the other thing I wanted to show you. So I'm gonna roll an attack.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
This only works on attacks. Where did it go? Yeah. Where's my button?
It's just
Button was there.
I think, like, if you look at this,
that must have been.
It probably was this.
Oh, that. Yeah. Oh, I got to save up by something. Anyway,
so
that'll work too.
Next session,
someday.
Next session, when you make it, I put an image in the Discord. I scrolled up a little bit. When you do an attack, a fun, helpful little pop-up will pop out, detailing exactly what you can do with your advantages or with triumphs.
And specifically, that list right there is because I rolled really well on that attack. It'll only give you the ones you can actually do.
That's cool.
Yeah.
nice.
So, working on it.
Also,
I'm down to 2.5 minutes free this week.
According to the Destiny points rule, it says when a dark side character uses a Destiny point, a dark side is flipped to light. So if I get my character into the dark side, I could just give the rest of the party light side points.
So,
Ooh.
no. Is where we're going to be putting that. The dark side, specifically in the language of Edge of the Empire and this FFG system in total, dark side basically means enemy NPCs, or if everyone is doing like a dark side character, or there are like Sith characters and we're doing a more like Jedi Sith run through. That would be what that is. I am not going to be using that mechanic because it takes a little bit of my strength away, and it also provides like actually kind of a really good way of getting you guys more light side points. When you guys the best way to get that is if I use my dark side points. So that sort of takes the game out of it a little bit. And by game, I mean like the ability to do what you were sort of stipulating.
I didn't think so, but
it was a good question, and I want to do it. That's that for sure. But yeah, okay.
Was that thunder, or did someone fall down some stairs?
I just fell down some stairs. Yeah, that was me. No, I didn't.
I think it was thunder because I didn't hear anything.
Apropos of nothing, but is there a way that we can unlock the talents? Because I want to add my talent that I got from last week onto my character sheet.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Give me 1 second. Is it locked for you?
It's locked. Yeah, everything's locked in the items tab.
Oh.
Really?
I mean, for me it is. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have any folders or anything.
Although in the compendium?
Not
the items.
Impacts? You go to compendiums.
Well, for me, where'd the compendium go? It was in my little tab here, and now it's not there anymore.
It's the second one from the right. The one that looks like a book with a little @ symbol on it.
Yeah, it's all locked. It's all locked.
Wow.
Everything. Careers, force powers, signature abilities,
interesting,
specializations,
because it's
species,
just
talents,
him that's
all
locked too. Because I can do it.
Can everybody else access that?
If I have access to his sheet, I'll take care of it.
I can access the compendium just fine.
Yeah, it's just a Trev thing.
Ow! What did I do?
Get born in the 20s?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can somebody tell me how to fix this computer thing? I don't know.
oh man. He turned into Herbert Hoover there. You guys hear that?
Well, yeah, that was his close personal friend.
Close personal friend, yeah.
Sorry,
Actually, they went together at Dartmouth.
My dentures came loose. Sorry about that.
Were you darting in his mouth? Is that what happened at Dartmouth?
All right. Let's play some Star Wars. Here we go.
Please. Oh my god.
Okay, give me just 1 second here. I want to get some music going. Or at least
Long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
I do it, not you.
Long time ago, but somehow in the future.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Ba 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 ba.
Yes, with the music. With the music. Welcome in. Last we left off, we were in a little bit of a pickle. Kybax.
Yeah.
You are looking down at the body of Bandon Doba. You see blood sort of seeping out from a couple of his wounds here.
I lean down and I check his pulse.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple of rolls here.
Okay, cool. Oh, should we roll for destiny points?
We absolutely should roll for destiny points. Thank you.
That's my part.
You will also notice that unfortunately 3D dice is not a thing.
That's fine.
Apologies.
I'll live.
It's all good.
Lol.
Okay.
I love how of 2 people rolling, we still managed 4 light side points versus the 3 people who rolled dark.
So, can I spend a light side point to create a small fact, like it says I can, in the little guide here?
Yeah. So, give me just 1 second here.
Yeah. Because I have an idea for a small fact that could help us reduce, the chances of him absolutely just beefing it.
Introduce facts, events, and items in small but meaningful ways. Yeah, tell me.
The engineering bay, the floor is a rubberized mat. So he didn't slam onto metal, he slammed onto a cushion. It still hurts, but, hopefully not immediately fatal.
All right.
Because it's well known that smugglers and pirates care about work ergonomics.
100%, yeah.
This guy that's working down in engineering, he absolutely would.
Anti-fatigue mats for everybody.
No seatbelts, though. Yeah, we'll go ahead and say that.
I can't get the army to buy me anti-fatigue mats, but these smugglers get them.
Yep. I am going to go ahead and require somebody
Okay.
to roll on the critical injury table. And another person to also roll on the critical injury table, as we are doing 2 critical injuries to Band and Dova. Just go ahead and Kybax, why don't you roll, and then I will have Sari also roll, since you are in the scene.
Okay. Anything added to this, or just 1d100?
It is just 1d100. And apologies, everybody. I'm actually activating the map so you can see what's going on.
That's a good one for being slammed into the ground. Scattered senses. No boost until end of encounter.
Okay, I clicked public roll, but I have not seen my...
I'm not seeing it yet. Okay, let me take a look here. Did you type, you know how Discord works, /R?
Yeah, I was just clicking the public roll. Oh, that's just select, my bad.
Yep.
My bad.
Mhm.
I derped. /roll 1d 100, right?
Yep.
Oh.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, no, I'm impressed that I rolled that low.
Kybax, you go ahead and move forward. You check his pulse?
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a difficulty 0 medicine check. All right. For that, 3 successes. That is very, very good. Okay, for medicine. Perfect. You detect a pulse. He is alive. He is bleeding from a, I guess, minor nick in his forehead. And you feel like his muscles in his neck, which were, huge and taut, are now relaxed. His breathing is very low. He seems to be just... he is definitely incapacitated. He also, you also see the charred sort of... His, back jacket is fully burned off because of the console that exploded. When somebody shot it. You now have a incapacitated Bandandova, your quarry, sitting in front of you, and you are in a ship, the Vagrant, hurtling towards Formos, as that is the next stop on the trade route.
I turn on my helmet comm, and I'm just like, all right, Tam, good news, bad news. Good news is,
okay.
Good news is we got him. He's alive. We're going to be okay on that front.
Awesome, great.
And then you just hear from off screen, you hear... So bad news. There's a console down here that may have been a little bit of collateral damage, and Sari is unconscious.
Criminy. I'm on my way down.
Maybe lift the lockdown first?
All right, say it again.
Maybe lift the lockdown first?
Yeah, because there was you initiated a security lock.
Yeah. Got it, mate. I'm on my way.
All right. Now that I know that he's unconscious, I'm going to do what I can to secure him. I'm sure there's a set of binders somewhere on my person.
Yeah.
There was a whole box of them at the thing that I grabbed a bunch of them, but I don't know how many I grabbed.
100%. Yeah, I would say you definitely grabbed one good set. If you wanted more, you would just go up to where you have them stored.
Okay. Then before I do that, I will go over and check on Sari. I checked to see if she was alive before checking on my quarry. Now I'm going back to her to see if she's injured.
All right.
I mean,
Give me
technically,
a
yes. I have wounds and strain.
Yeah, that was wounds and strain from
Combat.
Remind me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
In that case, and give her my last stim pack.
Stim pack there. I believe that gives how many wounds back?
5.
5, because I
5
haven't
on the
used
first.
one yet. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Sorry, you are unconscious, but you, in your state of unconsciousness, you feel your body healing itself.
Yay.
So she doesn't regain consciousness from the stim?
She does not.
She fell unconscious for force overwhelming reasons, not combat reasons. So
Right. I do have a long range comm in my helmet, and the Vagrant is following the Stormrunner in hyperspace. Can I tap on the thing like, Kamika, you there?
What's up?
Bandon escaped momentarily. I got him back. Everything's cool. Sari has passed out. She did some really wild force shit. All sick, rather.
Well, put her on her bed and get her a juice box or something. I don't know.
I mean, have you ever seen her do this? She picked a guy up and then slammed him into the ground really hard.
Well, we've seen her do that, yeah. But the passing out is new.
All right, I'll get her to bed. Where the fuck is Tam?
I don't know if I have to roll for the computers or to lift the lockdown or go down.
You're able to drop it. That's not a big deal.
Oh,
at all.
great. I'm on my way then.
Other bad news. Hey, Lana, are you there?
Yeah. What's up?
Was the console in the engineering bay important?
Cameron face
Generally, yeah. Those computers tend to be rather important to running the ship.
Could that stuff be redirected elsewhere?
I mean, usually in an emergency, you redirect it to engineering.
Right, so the one in engineering has spontaneously developed several vent ports.
I just fixed that. Okay. Okay. J9, can you ask W to tell me what's going on in, adult terms?
Well, yeah, yes, he's on the Syncom.
I don't speak binary.
Yeah. W chimes in and says, which means it translates to you back on your station. We have the ability to stop our hyperdrive at this point. Us getting it back up and running right now we need access to that console so that we can make sure that the hyperdrive is being actually regulated. We're going where we're going right now.
Can
have
we
to
make
try to
like
stop
see stop and dock and
good,
see if we can't fixed?
Yeah, so, okay, W, just stay on there and drop out of hyperspace when it's safe to do so. Okay, yeah, Kybax, we're good until we get to Formos, at which point I don't know if this thing is going to get back into hyperspace. So
Yeah.
it looks like we're stopping by anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I am sorry about the console.
So you did it. Why were you shooting the computer?
To be fair, I was not aiming at the computer. I was aiming at the big motherfucker that was trying to take over the ship with the computer.
He got out?
Yeah.
How did he get out? He was bound in a life pod.
Well, I was just checking on him, and apparently he got 3 sets of binders to escape, and burst out of the pod the second I opened it up.
I'm okay. I'm gonna go start looking for parts for that console. Line out.
Let me know when Tam can come in.
Yeah,
Tam
Tam.
can come in.
Okay. Tam runs in. Oh.
All right. Pick up
How's
Sarah,
that lady?
Get her to some crew quarters. Set her on a bed. Keep an eye on her. I gotta secure the prisoner.
Got it. I pick her up as gently as I can.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's not especially large, so shouldn't be too hard.
Ibex lifts up this fucking mountain of a Aqualish.
That I will require an athletics check for.
Cool. What's the difficulty?
Let me take a look here. What is your current encumbrance? It will require a difficulty. Now he's beefy. It's going to be difficulty 3 athletics check to try to move this guy unassisted.
Okay. Can I get a boost since he is unconscious?
I wouldn't give you a boost to like lift a box.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I'll spend a light side point then.
Alrighty. That'll do it. Starting out the show great. It takes some effort to carry you. What kind of carry do you go with?
Since he's unconscious, best carry is a fireman's carry.
Yeah, you hook that dude over your shoulder, and you go. You are having to.
More like he's arm and leg are each in one hand. He's over both shoulders.
Oh yeah. Oh. You get that guy up. Where are you taking him back to his containment pod?
Yes, I'm taking him back to his containment pod and getting the bracers. Are those binders that he had on him, are those broken or were they picked?
They appear to be broken.
Big ass.
Fully.
Is there any rope? Like whipcord, anything like that?
Let's take a look here.
Electrical cabling?
There definitely be some electrical cabling lying around. Let me pull up the. I just want to make sure. Give me one moment. Where's the Sorry, where's the manifest?
It's on the archives. What are you looking for? Yeah, it's in the Excel archives. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah, so you go through. You find some. You definitely see a couple of different options. You see some computer cables. You see some like reinforced, strips of hardcore. No, never mind.
We stripped all of that. The less than legal stuff is the stuff that's on there.
Oh yeah, so you see a bunch of drugs. There are drugs. Not a lot. You would have to dismantle. You would have to like go into the wall and pull some out that's being actively used. But you do have some more binders on you.
Sorry, I just realized that I had muted myself. I will get the binders and I'm going to fully hogtie this man. So what that means is his hands go behind him. I link his feet together. I pull his ankles up to his wrists, link that together, and set him on his stomach inside that crate, and then close the crate.
I won't let the Hague see that, but
Hey, he's a flight risk.
oh yeah, yeah, for sure. You hogtie that dude. He's gonna have a tough time getting out of that while he's unconscious. You also, yeah. So the other things are closed.
Specifically in a way to increase the difficulty of him getting out. Is it possible that I can do that and then bind those to something in the crate?
Spend a light side point, and I will say that he cannot get out of the binders.
I'm absolutely fine with that. How about everyone else? Are you cool with that?
Do it.
Yeah.
Go for it. I'm not going to have
let's
Band and Escape 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Come on, it was so fun. It'd actually be 3. Well, not 3, but whatever.
Well, he escaped the bridge, then he escaped the crate.
I guess, yeah. We don't want like a franchise starting.
Right.
Fine, absolutely housing Domino wins. There's some sauce everywhere. Give me 2 seconds.
This is my life now.
Go, Kyle.
I'll fall asleep. That's fine. Okay, what's
Sorry, I had to put my sauces away. For that there, you the ship is secure. Maybe worse for wear, but definitely secure. Is there anything else that the crew of the Vagrant wants to do before we cut over to the Stormrunner?
No, just make sure that Sari's comfortable before we kick out.
Speaking of Sari.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You are in a pool of inky black.
Dun dun dun.
You are standing there. Your body for a little bit felt not right. Felt like there might be... You were slammed to the ground pretty hard. Had some battle wounds. You feel a deep sense of power that at one time was locked for you. Unlocked.
Dun dun dun.
You feel... I wonder if you know you're doing that. You feel powerful. And where once there was a ceiling to the breadth of your power, you have found that ceiling was an illusion created by fear. You have the power to keep the ones that you care about safe. And that fills you with a deep sense of satisfaction.
Does it fill me with determination?
It absolutely does. you hear the voice of your previous handler, I'll say. Youngling, you are ready. Take an active shape in forming your own destiny. You have the power, and it's yours. And you fall into a restful and dreamful sleep.
Well, that's not at all concerning.
Anyway, back to the Storm Runner. Who's not here? You're not.
Everyone but Cam and Line.
You're not here. You're not here. Yeah, so you just got the news. Sara's unconscious.
Can we go to before that?
100%, yeah.
All right, thank
We
you.
can play timey-wimey.
Yay!
Oh, in that case, I wouldn't be here.
Y'all are having fun. There's some music playing.
Not quite the vibe I kind of need right now.
I was fucking with you. Go ahead.
Lina.
She
You got
looks
a
up
minute?
from her work. Yeah. Come in. Mind the.
She hands she hands Lina a drink.
Thanks. So
What
we
drink
got
is
lots of stuff. Lots of parts in there. How many?
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah. We're good. We're good. Yeah. No. We're good. My ankle
Lina.
doesn't hurt as much.
Level with me here. What's going on?
Okay. Well, you. So yeah. When that guy I killed. I don't want to do that again. So
Yeah. I don't either.
No, I mean, I understand the job, but I don't want to do that again. Like that was the first person I've killed, and I wasn't going to actually do it, but when you and Kaibak started arguing, all I could think of was if we take the nice way and get detected, then Kaibak's could get killed, and then he's got a kid that we just found out about, and then he wouldn't have anybody, and then we couldn't bring him onto the ship because we'd be able to find him, and so I hit the button.
Sorry I put you in that position.
No, it's not your fault. No, it's what we signed up for. I'm going to look for alternatives moving forward. That's all.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yeah, I think we all need another option moving forward, so I'm going to be it. So anyway, it's quiet on board without everyone here.
Kind of nice, isn't it?
It really is. So how are you doing? You okay?
Feel a little lost in the woods, but I'm hanging in there.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we just blasted our way through again Spice Trader Den. Pretty sure Dad would not approve.
Probably not. but it was kind of fun. I mean, parts of it weren't, but having everyone together was fun.
Yeah. Adrenaline rush was certainly something.
Yeah, that part wasn't fun. So we got that concussion launcher. She looks over in the corner.
Yeah, you gotta fit it where the old one was?
Yeah, well, that would make the most sense.
Yeah. Right now we've just got this hole on the end of the ship that kind of looks intimidating, but is really only good for getting Minox stuck in it.
Yeah, but we can let Tam clean those out.
We could.
She sips from her drink. So,
speaking of Tam,
yeah, what? She drinks more.
I don't know what you think about him.
He's capable, not a very good slicer, but I'm sure he could get better. I don't think it's what he trained to do, but he claims he can do it.
Tam leans forward and flicks Lena on the forehead.
Ow.
You know what I mean, brat.
Just... He's... kind of cute. Kind of stupid, though.
Fair's fair, I guess.
I think
I'm not the best judge of character.
So, yeah, yeah, no, I wasn't expecting someone so that aboard. You know?
You mean hot?
Yeah. Just caught me off guard. And I don't like people touching my stuff, and he was all up in my stuff.
Lina, I need you to know that I am showing a truly impressive amount of restraint right now.
What's wrong?
And that you need to choose your words much more carefully.
Oh god, no,
She tussles Lina's hair.
And that's when the call comes in.
Yeah, it's a good time for it. So we're landing back on Formos.
Oh, son of... I've seen Kybax shoot someone through a window at 300 yards, but he couldn't not hit a computer console in a 20-yard room.
Now, to be fair, we've also seen Kybax make some absolutely terrible shots.
True. You know what? I'm going to make him pay for this. I don't know how yet. I will get my revenge. She wanders off to the cargo hold to start pulling out parts for the YT.
Alright, well, just let me know when. I want to watch.
Yeah. Alright, well, let me know when we get close to Foremost. I'm going to start putting a care package together for the other ship.
Alright, I'll go babysit the hyperdrive.
We will... Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups.
There is no
We will
excuse.
now... We will now jump ahead a little bit in the travel time. Does anybody have any downtime activities that would require tasks or roles in the what do we say the travel time was? Oh yeah, I have a helpful tool for this now.
You need to be on the other map, though.
Yeah, I got it. I'm on it.
I have a mechanical question.
Yeah, what's up?
So last session, you said my bolt of carbine ran out of ammo. Do I have to buy a whole ammo pack for that, or is that something that regenerates, or what's the?
To my understanding, I believe that's something that you would have to buy.
All right. Well, I'll buy it at Foremost.
All right. Let's head back over to the splash page here. Is this map is accurate, right?
That's the wrong map. You want the map between Kessel and Foremost.
Yeah. So here's Kessel.
Yes, but no,
And
look
here's
at the different run. No, we're on that map is on the Pablo Slahiron Pass. You went on that little thin one.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. See?
Oh, yeah, the map it's accurate. I was just saying the reticule isn't.
Yeah, I gotcha. So yeah, the reticule is not necessarily accurate, but you can see in my little guide there, that you guys should be able to see my measurements, right?
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, so the travel time, in this, and congrats to Kyle, like everything, he built it. It's about a 12-hour travel time, from Kessel to Foremost, or it normally would be, taking the path between the Maw, joining up with a space route, and I will say that you did not go all the way to Kessel, so I will put it right at 12 hours here for you. In that 12-hour span of time, sorry, you do come to consciousness, in that span of time. I want to just open it up to everybody one more time. Is there any other like downtime things that we're going to be trying to do while en route?
No, well, there's that one project, but I've got other problems, so I'm not touching that one because now I need to do the YT, and I've got 2 droids to work on. So
I gotcha. Well, let me go ahead and move us over to Foremost. The change for you all as well. Now, the crew of the Vagrant. I am going to require a roll here due to the damage to your engineering systems to come out of warp, not warp, hyperdrive. Which would normally be a completely and fully calculated task with the help of a navicomputer. However, that navicomputer currently has a couple of different warnings in it. One of them being, hey, that it's not able to interface with the hyperdrive management system. It essentially has a stop button just there. This is going to require some actual piloting. So, who on board the Vagrant would be down with a astronav check? Actually, no, this is going to be a piloting space check.
I have a rank in piloting space and for agility.
All right.
Can anyone beat that? That's on the ship.
Sounds like Kybax has got it.
Oh,
all right. So Kybax, this is going to be a difficulty of 2.
I
am going to throw.
Droid, help me.
The droid. Let me take a look and double check and see if W has any ranks in that in a piloting check here. You just have, so he has 2 ranks. Is that right?
So then can I use his training with my stat?
You can. Yes, that's exactly how train assistants work. So you now have 2 ranks in space piloting as W is able to come in and assist with you. So it will be difficulty 2. You have a rank of 2 in this. I am going to add a setback die due to the fact that your engine systems have holes in them. And I am also going to spend a dark side point to upgrade one difficulty die to a challenge die.
And we ruled that I can't spin back at you to upgrade.
That is correct.
Okay.
All right. Fantastic. So that is a great roll. I actually rolled about as well as I could with the well, you rolled about as bad as you could with the difficulty.
Sorry to just double back on that. You both can buy, but the add and subtract doesn't happen until after the roll. So if one of you is at 0, you can't instantly spend it back. Either side can still get 1 though.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it actually goes back to. All right, yeah, so it goes back to 5-2.
Yeah. Well, no, because I didn't spend.
Oh, okay. was your intention to spend back at me or no?
I was thinking about it, but ultimately decided against it, and I'm going to stick with that decision.
Cool. Sound good. Fantastic. Well, now that's a lot easier to understand, for sure. Kyvax.
Yeah.
You see the nav computer. It's sort of counting down the estimated time, and it gives you a range of seconds until you need to do it. A range of about 2 seconds. And 2 seconds in hyperdrive, very, very different.
Yes.
You do this based off of your sensor readings and based off of every single piece of information in the cockpit that you can glean, except for the performance of your hyperdrive. You click stop. The ship shudders as the hyperspace exit systems normally would have a sort of stabilizing effect, but in this case, that stabilizing effect is negligible at best. Ooh. You feel yourself slam back into real space. And you are currently in orbit of the planet Formos. Also in orbit of the planet you see on your navicomputer are 2 Imperial troop carriers that are in the process of landing.
Well, now that's just not good.
You see them sort of fall, sort of go down, and you see that they are in the process of docking with the station.
Can I open a secure link between our ships?
I will say that since you are both in primary control, and these are now your 2 primary ships, I will allow that.
Y'all seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
That's a lot of troops.
You see anything on the holonet?
I'll check the holonet, see what's going on Foremost.
Yeah. You see that on the holonet. You're just looking for like general news at Foremost?
Yeah, like the local broadcast station, basically.
100%. You get a news feed out of the planet Foremost. Typically, if you look through the history of the Foremost feed, it's a lot of, well, today we had 4 traders come in. They dropped off some water. They left. Today, it is filled to the brim with Imperial action notices. You see that, you see in big bold letters, due to recent sightings of potential force wielders, the Imperial presence on the planet Formos will be raised until further notice. Martial law is in effect.
Hi, Bax. I'm setting course for Slaheron. You better do the same.
The Vagrant can't go back into hyperspace, not until I have a chance to fix it.
We can't land with Sorry there.
We can dock. All the systems that are affected are internal.
Yeah. Well, it's better than nothing. I'll at least I'll get a better view. Okay. I'll Cam, you worry about docking. I'll get the stuff ready.
All right. If the Imperials call us on it, well, we're just effecting repairs.
Do we tell Sorry?
Sorry, awake?
Is Sorry awake yet?
At this point, I believe. Sorry, would you be in the cockpit?
I don't know. I think she's awake, but she's probably still kind of just reeling with all of what happened and all that.
Still in bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I tell her?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and let her know.
All right, I need to contact that guy's sister, too. Oh, fuck. One thing at a time. When I get up and I'm going to go get Sorry. Or find her.
All right. We will cut back to the Vagrant.
I think you need to move my token, but yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Oops, need to measure mine as well.
Woo. I can fly.
This is so fun.
Okay.
Yeah, pick a quarters, I suppose.
Boop.
Knock. Just
Yeah, come in.
I open it up. We got Imperials. A lot of them.
Like, on the ship?
Just come look.
Oh, okay. She'll get up. She'll waver for a second and then catch herself and then
He's gonna just put a hand on her shoulder. You good?
Yeah, just overwhelmed myself a little bit, but I think I'm okay.
All right. He hands her a data slab with the headline on it.
I guess I'm not leaving the ship anytime soon, huh?
No. I don't even know if we're going to be able to land.
I mean, unless they know it's me specifically, I don't have a lightsaber. I don't really look.
People saw you do the shit, so they're going to be looking for you.
Kybex?
Yeah.
Give me a thought may occur to you at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me it'll be a streetwise check. Difficulty, I'll say a 1.
Streetwise, not great at those.
But you succeeded anyway.
For sure. Kybex, you know of one person who has definitely witnessed and felt the effects of Sari's power firsthand.
Shite. Yeah. Not to mention the guy that we left tied up down there.
I believe not even left tied up. I believe you handed him into the Imperials. Into stormtroopers there.
We didn't think that they had any kind of support. They're in the ass end of nowhere.
Well, I could hide in the smuggler hiding places in the ship.
If it comes to that, we can cross that bridge when we get to it. Right at the moment, they're not looking at us. We're just 2 ships on the edge of the system. Affecting
to be fair, if anything, they saw me go into the Stormrunner, not on the Vagrant. we can just act like we're two ships that happen to get here at the same time, right? We don't have to, like, say,
Well-
hey, we're linked.
The Stormrunner is docking as we speak, so
Right. So, like, the Vagrant can dock somewhere else. And...
no, I mean the Stormrunner is docking with us.
Oh, well. I'm just gonna go back into my room, and...
If anything comes up, duck into the smuggler's compartment.
Yeah, I will. Just to be sure, Tyler, I think you said that, like, all of these rooms have smuggler compartment access?
That is right. Yeah, the only one that's kind of cut off for them, weirdly, is the captain's quarters. But every other one has like full access to that.
Okay, so I will stay in bed, and I will keep the smuggler access pretty much open, so I could just dive in as needed.
Yeah, you feel, and this would be true since you guys have definitely gone through the ship at this point and been just sort of walking around checking it out. Next to each of the beds in sort of the crew quarters, there is underneath sort of where it's fitted, where these beds are sort of fitted to the wall. If you reach your hand by the foot of the bed, there is sort of a coded release latch. You are able to reset the computer protocols and set that code to whatever you'd like. To get
0451.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll make sure to be aware. Let me know if anything comes up.
Will do.
Sorry to be a problem again.
You're not a problem. Sorry. Promise.
I just invite trouble, that's all.
All right, Tam, you any good at lying?
Well, I'll see what I can do.
All right then. If that answer to that question is no, so if they come on board, just try and talk as little as possible. You don't know anything, you haven't seen anything, you haven't heard anything, you don't know what they're talking about.
All right, Captain.
And we're gonna try and dock with the Stormrunner.
Okay. This is, it's still a maneuver, and there's still a possibility of damage. So I am going to. This is actually a very interesting scenario. Who is the top and who is the bottom?
Ibex, if you break both of my ships.
Who's docking with who?
Are you asking who's doing the docking and who is receiving the docking arm?
100%. I thought I was being very clear, but
I think
Cameron will be the active partner here.
Yeah,
in my experience, docking's pretty mutual, but sure.
I love you all so much. All right. At the Stormrunner. I'll move to this last page for this year. So, okay, great. So the Stormrunner is going to be the active partner. With that there, and very inclusive phrasing, I will say. Maybe I should turn that into my parlance. For that, Cam, go ahead and give me. Yeah, we'll say. We'll say a piloting space check. Boy, oh boy, are you good at that? I would typically give a setback because of the status of the unstable nature of the Vagrant's engines, but you get rid of 2 setback dice. So, yeah. Go ahead and give that. It'll just be difficulty 1.
Difficulty 1, piloting space, incoming. Smooth as butter.
Wow.
I mean, it's your job, right? So I'd hope you're
It
good.
is. It's Cam's role.
I barely even felt it.
Barely even felt it.
Some pretty impressive docking, if you didn't even notice.
Some pretty impressive docking.
Look, Cam's got skilled hands.
And if you didn't feel it, then you're not doing it good.
That's a good point.
Me and the two gay men, the two gay cis men, we said, well.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh God. You doc. Anyway, so where are we? Are we having a nice, fun session? What are we? Well, hopefully we are. Are we getting together as a group first and discussing options? Are we just jumping into repairs? What are we doing?
I
message.
I do need to talk to that guy's sister at some point. Just tell her, hey, if you can come and meet us, great, but we can't go to Foremost right now.
Are you going to vocalize that to the group, or?
Yeah, I would.
Kind of a bad plan, don't you think?
I mean, I've got her direct comm link. Lana, do you think you could set up something secure?
Okay, but consider the Imperials are saying, "Oh my gosh, there's a Force user on Foremost. We're going to look for them," and you're up there saying, "Hey, we maybe can't go to Foremost right now. That's a bit of a risk."
Yeah, so contact her from Slaheron. There's no reason to do it now, and I don't have time to sit here. So she grabs her little hover cart with her crates of spare parts for the YT and goes over there.
Well, she did say that if we don't bring her brother to her, she's going to report us to the Imperials anyway. So maybe,
Is there a completion to that thought?
Maybe I should at least contact her on a secure line and say, hey, come get your brother. We don't have time to stop on Foremost. Don't say, hey, we can't stop on Foremost. Say, we don't have time. We're on a time crunch. If you can get in a ship and come up here and meet us, I'll hand him over.
I'm just worried about drawing attention.
I feel you. I mean, hey, worst comes to worst, we had Sari in the smuggler's hold. Imperials never look in the smuggler's hold. I bring out my hollow puck. I'm like, should I give her a call?
Not yet. I want to check something.
Okay. What are you checking?
I'm going to see what other ships are in the system. Yeah, I want to check and see what other transponder pings we're getting.
Okay, yeah. Very good question. One that I was partially prepared to answer. Give me 1 second. Okay, so in terms of transponder pings, are you just looking in the area surround Foremost, or are you is there anywhere specifically that you're looking, or are you just trying to get as much information as possible?
Cam is specifically looking to see what other Imperial ships are in the system. Specifically, she's looking for pursuit craft. Now, she's not scanning. She is, you know how ships send out active transponder codes that say, yes, here I am?
Yeah.
That's what she's checking. So that,
100%.
No one knows she's looking.
Mm-hmm. All right. So give me 2 seconds here. So for sure, still in the system and still on the planet, and running an active signature are the 2. I don't have the class names in front of me, but the triangle shuttle guys. They, yeah. So those ones, fairly small actually inside craft. You see that they are, So you get those 2 pings. In the system surrounding Foremost, there are. Awesome. Scrolling through my notes. There are also, circling the planet, there are also short range, like planetary defense craft that are Imperial. They're like TIE, like 2 TIE interceptors. Those are currently, you're sort of on a high orbit right now.
You say TIE fighters or TIE interceptors? Because
those are very different craft.
Yeah, they're TIE fighters.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was getting very worried for a second.
Yeah. So you see like a it would be a squad of or a wing, I'm sorry, of 4 TIE fighters that are sort of doing a sort of holding pattern over the settlement itself. Those are the only Imperial signatures that you see currently active.
All right, Cam's gonna, head back to the group. Okay. I think we need to transfer cargo and prisoners to the Stormrunner.
Okay. Why?
Because if we have to book it before Lina's finished with her repairs, we're going to need everything on board the ship that can book it. There's a wing of TIE fighters out there. I can't evade them docked to the Vagrant. Once we get to hyperspace, we're safe.
The actual sublight engines are fine, and if we can get the hyperspace engines back up online, the Vagrant should be fine. My only counter argument to that is that we don't really have anywhere to hide the spice on this ship. So,
that's if boarded.
Honestly, it might be best to hide the shit and let them board, act like there's nothing suspicious going on.
They're gonna find the prisoners.
Well, yeah, but I'm a bounty hunter. I'm licensed. See, look.
Yeah, but they want Landon.
Fair. But they're not obligated to turn them over.
Do the Imperials care?
Well, being a Mandalorian does have its advantages. Namely that most people do not want to fuck with you. That being said, transfer the prisoners, keep the drugs on the Vagrant.
What about the cargo?
As far as
we
the
already
cargo
moved
goes,
legitimate cargo.
Yeah, no, we moved all that to the Stormrunner already. We only left the prisoners and the drugs over on the Vagrant.
All right, let's get it moving.
Keep the illegitimate cargo over on the Vagrant. In the meantime, I am going to contact that guy's sister. Do you want to be with me for that one, or?
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, let me do the talking.
All right. I press the comm, and I put it in the center of the table, facing you.
You activate the comm link.
Mm-hmm.
After, these usually notify people, and it's usually like a phone call. It doesn't really ring, but it's sort of the channel's open, and there is not a response.
We might have to do something real stupid.
We are not going down there. Can I point something out?
Uh-huh.
She said she'd, tell the Imperials, right?
Well, looks like she's telling them all right.
Then, what does that matter to us? We continue on to Slayer. They won't pursue us into Hut space.
Well, she was expecting us, which means she'd be answering a call.
Yeah, so worst case scenario, we already need to be leaving.
DM, can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
Do I get the feeling that she is probably a guest of the Imperials right now because she was seen fraternizing with us?
I could not possibly comment on that assumption.
I am making my dinner right now, so I'm not at my PC, but Cam is going to go back to the sensor screen.
Okay.
And just keep an eye on ships and traffic.
Okay. I'll say that this sort of conversation takes place over a course of, I would say, docking. You rolled a triumph, and it was very successful docking.
Everyone was satisfied.
Everyone was satisfied for sure. Didn't feel anything. That probably took a couple of minutes. Conversations looking at sensors, probably a good, 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to roll something quick.
Excuse me.
There is, over that sort of between the first time you checked it and the second time you checked it, there has been no change in the TIE fighters sort of pattern, or any of the ships for that matter. I will say that the troop transports, from what you know about transponder frequencies, it also gives sort of like a status reading. If I believe they are getting ready to take off at this point. Yeah. Other than that, everything is normal.
Okay. We might be in the clear. But I'm going to keep an eye on these screens just in case.
All right. So how do the engines look?
Yeah, let's go over to the Vegan.
You don't have to move us over there. It's just a time.
Yeah. Yeah. So go ahead and give me. Go ahead and give me a I will say difficulty 1 mechanics check to assess the problem.
The hell? Yeah. Yeah. So, I know all things.
100%. Yeah. So, For sure, and those advantages are going to stick around. You can use them. I will let them. I love the obtain information check, like mechanic from Star Trek, and I'm using it here.
I get to either a 3-star worth or 1-star worth, particularly useful pieces of knowledge.
Mm-hmm. The engine systems on board the Vagrant, I will just tell you this right now. The best way to get these fixed is to dock, to shut off the engines, and to fully, because this console exploded. The console at this point would need to be, you would need to get in there and start piecing this thing back together. Yeah, that's the information that you know.
So the best way to fix it is doing exactly what we're doing?
No, I'd have to shut it off.
I said the best,
which means life support and everything.
Yeah.
The console needs to be replaced, not repaired.
Yeah.
However, I will say with that good roll and one of your advantages, it is possible to fix this in orbit. It will take a very long time. A matter of probably between 5 to 7 days of doing nothing else but sleeping, waking up, and working on this. Especially if you're just doing it by yourself. Like, if you had support staff at in a docking area, which normally you would be able to, like, leverage, if not the personnel, then at least the resources of a a port. But given the fact that what you have is a basket full of spare parts, not all of them are related to the engine system. It's going to take a few days to get this thing up and running in its current state.
I mean, if the Imperials leave foremost, then we should be able to. Land.
They're not leaving. If you remember the Hollow, they're deploying people to it. So now the ships are leaving, but right. The increased presence on ground side. Cam,
what do you need, Lina?
Well, a whole new computer would be nice, but a week?
Can you get it functioning?
In 5 days, maybe.
Would it be better if we were landed?
Well, yeah, because then I could actually source the right parts. Like, I'm working with what they had.
They land on the far side of the planet?
Well, I would still need to land where I can get things. It's not just, oh, look, the engines are off, everything fixed itself. Like, I need to be able to buy stuff.
We have a land spader.
And I need actually skilled labor. Like, it's going to take me alone a week to piece this together for one more jump.
It'll take you a week to jerry-rig it?
Looks like he did a number on this.
Could the astromech help?
Maybe?
Could you route the systems through the astromech for a single jump?
Can we spend a light side point for that to be the case?
Yeah, she walks back onto the Storm Runner.
Come on.
So it's not just the computer. It's the actual mechanism with which you interact with the hyperdrive. Like, yeah, everything's sort of but there still needs to be, like, specific circuits and cables and things that, and pistons that go in and all this other stuff. It's going to be a pretty involved repair. W can definitely assist with that. With W's assistance, you could probably shave it down, but yeah.
Didn't Tam just put some points into computers? aka he has some skill as well.
Um,
Sort of meta
this,
knowledge, I suppose.
This would be a mechanic.
I mean, specifically, that is meta knowledge because it refers to somebody's stats. But this is more mechanics than computers.
Okay.
I would say because it's literally the act of building something or
Fair.
repairing something.
Can I check the net and see if our faces are on the news? Like they've got a wanted notice out for us?
You dive into the details of the Imperial notices, and as well as the planetary notices, which are now becoming the Imperial notices.
Right.
It does give a description of a firefight that took place in the town square. It lists it says in sort of like extemporaneous accounts from locals. A big, large, armored man, a blue alien, and several other people, essentially.
Okay, so they have a description of myself and Sorry because we are the most noticeable.
And it's specifically it gives a more detailed description in the more Imperial, so those are extemporaneous accounts from locals that are sort of giving that to the news.
Mm-hmm.
In the Imperial notice, it gives a very specific description of Sorry. It doesn't give a picture, but it gives sort of are we calling it purple or blue?
She's a dark
she's
blue Mickey.
blue. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think the Imperial would put her actual species, but it would be dark blue skinned alien, tentacled, and it sort of describes what you're wearing too.
Okay, so Sorry and I can't go with the ship, but they're not looking for this ship, and they're not realistically looking for Cam or Lina. They're not looking for the Vagrant, I mean. So Cam and Lina could theoretically fly the ship down, get it repaired, and fly back up to meet us. Right? And we can park this ship, the Stormrunner, in polar orbit or on the pole of some planet to give us a little bit of cloaking. An old Star Trek.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, this is Star Trek.
The principle still applies.
The only thing I can say to that is it sounds like a plan.
It does not sound like a plan.
Why?
This is my ship.
Well, specifically, I'm saying it sounds like a plan. I'm not saying it sounds like a plan, and then we're doing that. I'm saying it sounds like a plan.
I understand that it's your ship, Kamika, and I promise you can have it directly back as soon as we're done with this.
You can't
I do not want to keep your ship.
That is not a promise you can make because you are not in control of that situation.
I just meant that I wasn't trying to keep your ship.
Well, I know you're not trying to keep my ship.
I understand that it is uncomfortable, and if you really just want to leave behind about 60,000 credits worth of hardware, we can. But that is 60,000 credits worth of hardware.
Lina?
Lina's gonna finally come back on board. So, yeah, what I miss...
We're working through plans slowly.
They're looking for Sorry and I, but they don't really have a good description of you or Kamika.
Problem is, we start poking around, someone might say, "Hey, I recognize that bitch."
I mean, technically, we interacted with, what, 5 people?
A lot of people in the bar saw us.
And the Imperials who helped us unload the stuff. So,
Can we do a disguise?
Is the Vagrant worth it?
I mean, even at the low end, that's 60,000 credits worth of hardware that we can sell off.
Yeah, it's 5 digits before the decimal, Lana.
Well, that's a lot of credits, but at the risk of, well, she looks over at Sari. I think she's worth more.
Well, I'm not looking to put Sari at risk in any way, shape.
That was never an option.
Yeah, but if we can't fix it up here and we'd have to land and risk it anyway, why don't we use it to get them off our trail entirely?
I have a question that's going to make you mad, Lina.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
How much stress would towing this ship put on our hyperdrive?
Oh no. What's the answer so I can be appropriately sad?
So we do have a Class 1 hyperdrive on the Stormrunner, which is the same kind that goes in like Imperial Star Destroyers. It's top of the line.
Yeah. Do we even have a cable?
What if... Hold on. Our computers are fine. What if we piggybacked both ships' hyperdrives?
It's
the physical aspect, remember, not just the computer.
Yeah, I know, but we can run cables from our computers to their hyperdrive.
While flying at hyperspace?
Distribute the load between both hyperdrives, create a bubble around both.
Yeah, we keep the ships docked.
Oh, no, Cam.
Is it no because it's not feasible, or no because you don't like it?
Lina, give me a mechanics. Well, no. Tempted to make it a lore check. Give me a mechanics roll difficulty 2 to fit. Yeah, difficulty 2. Fuck.
Brian, he's inspired.
So Lina.
Yeah.
It's theoretically possible.
I know it is.
So above the table for a second. I'm going to read you the language that it says in the book, at least from this Reddit post. Freighters have docking clamps that allow them to haul a fighter or two around and through hyperspace. And I am going to tell you, let's look at actual stats here. What is the silhouette of the Stormrunner?
The Stormrunner
is it 3?
Is a 3. Sorry,
I'm going to tell you what the
4. Stormrunner's a 4. I mechanically make it a 3 for just my stuff.
Well,
not my robes or anything, just my signature vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so whilst you are on the Stormrunner, it has a silhouette of 3. Is that how we're...
No. Your signature vehicle can only be a 4 or higher unless you get a 3 or higher unless you get a... Oh wait, yeah, no, it's a 3. I mechanically make it a 4 for my signature vehicle, so it's actually supposed to be a 3. I had to take that just so I could make the Stormrunner my toy. So it's a 3.
Okay.
3, but while she's on it's a 4.
No, it's never.
Well, no,
it's never
it's
a
a
4.
It's a 3.
Now, it is counting as 4 for the purposes of being a signature vehicle.
Yeah, that's so. I will tell you, the Vagrant is silhouette 4. So. So I am going to rule that it is theoretically possible.
Correction. I stand corrected yet again. I misread that. It is a 4. I needed that to make it a bigger project. I can only... Yeah, it's a 4. They're both 4s.
So it is a 4.
It is
okay.
100%.
So this is doubling your mass. And does it really match that you then become a silhouette? No, it doesn't, because a silhouette 8 is like a Star Destroyer, and it does scale. So
I'd say it brings us up a silhouette, at least.
It turns you, I would say, into a silhouette 5.
Yeah, the silhouettes are weird, but
and
they
the
jump.
basic idea is to split that load between both hyperdrives, so that one's not overtaxing.
I have a question.
Yeah.
With my improved move, could I use the force to keep them together?
Oh my god.
Like, keep them from breaking apart, potentially, through the jump?
Yes,
I mean... Technically, I could get up to 4 pips. 1 pip to activate move. 1 pip for range, just to make sure, giving me up to a range 3, so I could interact with them. And then 2 pips for strength would get me up to a silhouette 4.
Are you sure it's not silhouette 3, because you start at a 0?
Yeah, because I have two ranks in strength.
Oh,
so every pip is 2.
Oh my! Oh
yeah.
My.
Yeah. So technically,
oh my God.
Technically, I mean, I don't know if move could be used like that, but the idea would basically just stand on one ship, grab the other, make sure that they stay co-joined while this is going on.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring in a ruling that I've previously done. Is move is to move something. It's not to hold something.
That's
Can
fair.
I
That's
make a counter argument for that?
You can certainly try. It's not your character, though. Go ahead.
No, I mean for the purposes of the move mechanic, because that's the same. The idea is the same as when Luke was in the swamp holding up all those rocks, and he was able to maintain the elevation and motion of those rocks for an extended period. He was able to hold them in one place on Dagobah.
And technically, if we're going through hyperspace, we are moving.
Yeah, but the move...
I know.
Yeah.
It's relative to me, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Which is totally fine. I just wanted to throw that out there. No, I don't even know if it would be necessarily required. It was just as a stabilizing feature.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say no on that. But yeah, so Lina, deep down inside, you are terrified to realize that this is theoretically possible.
I don't want to do this. Yeah, it could technically work.
Well, then, should we give it a shot?
I mean, what happens if it fails? Just as
we all die horribly.
Okay.
I couldn't possibly comment, but it's not good.
I don't think 60,000 credits is worth this, and she just indicates the ship. But,
well, how about this? How about at least see if you could do it. See if you have the materials to do it. Give it a shot.
Kybex has a point. This isn't going to work if we don't have enough cable length to go from A to B.
If you feel like we could do it and not die, we'll proceed. If you don't, then we cut our losses.
Could we
I
just
agree.
sell the
Lina
ship?
has go or no go on this.
Okay, I'll go see what I have. And her little mechanical hand is like scratching her head. I'm gonna need like 65 feet of tight.
Could we sell the ship on Foremost?
That would require going down to Foremost,
I mean,
which is the situation we're trying to avoid.
yeah. I mean, is there only one? Is there only one actual settlement on Foremost?
Yeah. This.
Oh.
I mean, it. The only reason why it has a stop is because it's the stop between the Pablo Slaheron and Castle.
Okay.
So people just stop there to wet their whistle, and then people realize it's a shitty planet. It's horrible. It's really dry, but also cold. Sucks all the moisture out of everything, and then they leave. So yeah, there's simply just one outpost on the planet, just as a way station, essentially.
Okay.
I have a crazy idea.
Let's hear
What
it.
about how many people know about the asteroid that we got the vagrants from? Perhaps we could leave it there for right now, and we could come back to Foremost with our bounty, drop it off.
We can't do it because we can't take the ship into hyperspace.
What if we get the vagrant in the system?
So I was gonna suggest, if we're gonna lose it anyway, why don't we rig it to end the chase on Sari?
Well, I'm not saying we are going to lose it. I'm saying we hide it, wait for the heat to die down, come back and get it.
That's assuming someone else hasn't come by and grabbed it first.
Well, that's the point of the
That's my
hide.
basic idea. It's just hiding it until the heat goes down.
We can talk circles around this. I'm gonna go find out if I have the material to piggyback this. Oh, I'm so sorry, baby. She wanders off.
GM.
Yeah.
Are there any high metal content asteroids in the system?
Yeah, give me just 1 second. The only notable structure in this would be the only norm would be Foremost, the planet. It's a fairly insignificant system. There are it is Foremost and a bunch of gas giants.
If it has gas giants, it has moons and asteroids. That's just what happens with gas giants.
Yeah, so there are 2 gas giants. Both of them, one Saturn and one Uranus. No, one Saturn and one Jupiter sized. Primarily around. One of them does have rings. There. Give me 1 second. One moment, please. Yeah, everybody just hold for a moment.
I thought you said I couldn't hold. I could only move.
Is there a force ability called hold?
I don't think so.
Because to me, the holding something is a persistent effect, and there are force abilities that cause persistent effects, and move is not one of them.
Right. That's okay. There has to be some limit to what I can do.
I appreciate that. I will say that I misspoke before. There is one gas giant in the planet. It is actually bigger than Jupiter by a decent amount. It has several very small icy moons. The largest of which has active cryovolcanoes that spew kind of water and ammonia. That would be something like Io, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The rings on that gas giant, they do have both. They have an ice ring, several ice rings, and then one sort of rocky ring.
Is there perhaps a larger asteroid in that rocky ring that we could, I don't know, hide a ship in?
Spend a light side point and we can make it happen.
I'm okay with that. Is everyone else okay with that?
Hell yeah. That solves a lot of our problems.
Indeed it do.
At least temporarily.
Absolutely.
Sort of. Not really, actually.
I mean...
Look, the Imperials are eventually going to go away. They just simply do not have the manpower out here to maintain a presence like this for long.
But then we still have the problem of needing to repair this ship.
Well,
So once the Imperials are gone, it's easier to land, right?
Right, we can land, get the repairs we need done, and then book it.
Or we could just bring the stuff we need to repair it, potentially. I mean,
we bring some
we're
workers.
delaying the problem until we're better equipped to actually solve it, right? Is the idea.
Yeah.
You see Lina dragging out Cable. I will never be better equipped to solve this in less than a week.
Speaking of which, Kyvax, as you look at the information on that sort of that demi-moon in the sort of the ring system of that planet, give me just one moment. The gas giant, its name is Glythe. Actually, no, it would be Foremost 2. Foremost 2.
Yeah.
That's the name. That's all I had to tell you. All
right, so Foremost 2.
In order to do this, it would require using all of your spare parts for the YT-666. It would also require using all of your computer and tech components. That's to get some kind of structure to the engines, at least so that they are able to accept an input from the Stormrunner's Navicomputer and from the Stormrunner's engineering systems.
So I've got the bare minimum to pull this off.
You have literally this will, to be clear, I'm not going to tell you what the difficulty is, but this makes an impossible task possible with severe setback.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So my vote is that we set the vagrant down in this demi moon right here, and I pull it up on the holo projector, and we kick rocks, wait till the Imperial presence dies down, come back, get the ship, sell it off on Foremost, and make some money.
Do we want high or low?
Hold on. I thought we were gift wrapping the ship for Maba.
Can't really gift wrap it if it's... Okay.
We're already
so,
giving her the spice.
So this ship's not going anywhere. Technically, let me stress that. Technically, I could do it. I do not believe we should. We are scraping the bare minimum of capable.
I mean,
All right, so
can't
that's
we...
a no-go on that.
So it has to stay here. Either a derelict in space, a derelict on a rock, or we send it hurtling towards Formos in a fiery crash.
I say we hide it in the rock.
We're going to be losing a lot of time, potentially weeks.
You guys know where to be?
If the ship is docked to the Stormrunner, can we fly it at sublight?
Yeah, you guys would be able to maneuver within the system, for sure.
Right, so we can just sublight carry it over to the... Well, I guess how far is the fucking...
Well, the
moon that we want
base
to
itself, the sublight engines weren't damaged. The hyperspace was damaged.
Right.
So we can just fly it to that rock, hide it, and then, dump out on escape pods. And you pick us up and we go.
Well, I mean, can it be automated, and or could the droid pilot it there? I mean, I'm not saying we abandon W, but he doesn't technically need to eat.
And
So-
moreover, there's a decent chance someone's going to notice.
Speaking of which, I am going to roll once more. Do we want high or low? The range is 20 both ways. So...
Oh, we like low.
Low? Okay.
I said we like low, which means the good side of the dice was low. I was
Okay.
very clear with my choice of words.
So, Cam, as you are sitting and speaking, there is a Tom. Where's the button?
I don't think there's a hailing button. Where is this?
Yeah,
Many
there's a
buttons.
cockpit beep button. I'm trying to find it.
It should be. They're color coded, so.
Thank you. You hear a hail, and it is from the foremost spaceport. Attention, unidentified spacecraft. Please state your intentions. You have been hanging out in high warp for a rather long time. Is it your intention to dock at Foremost?
I'll deal with this. Cam will go put the headset on. What's our ship classification? We're independent courier, right?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. This is the independent courier Stormrunner. We are currently assisting another ship with hyperdrive repairs, where if the repairs are unsuccessful, we'll probably be accepting people on board and abandoning the ship.
Okay.
I'm sorry, she'll say scuttling the ship.
Scuttling the ship. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me just one moment. Oh, jeez. Go ahead and...
To be fair, I did not lie at all.
Yeah, 100%. It's going to be a charm roll. Give me a charm roll difficulty, I will say, of 1.
All right, here we go.
Okay. 10-4, Stormrunner, please. We understand. It's scuttling the ship. Are you intending on leaving it in orbit? This is an active portway.
We'll dump it in one of the gas giants. That way it'll go down. Won't be any risk to any lives or cargo.
Would you like any Imperial escort assistance? We do have tractor ships ready.
One moment. Let me discuss.
I mean...
Cam's going... I was like, Cam's going to mute the headset, and then I reached up and muted mine. Not exactly helpful. But yeah, Cam's going to mute the headset, walk back to the room. The starport's asking if we want Imperial assistance with the damaged ship we're attempting to repair. I've informed them that if repairs are unsuccessful, we plan to scuttle the ship in one of the gas giants.
I mean, if we can hide Starry... Does Foremost have a space station? It's like a dry dock? Okay. If we can hide Sorry and just get Imperial help with towing the ship down and getting the repairs...
Hang on. If we can get them to bring the parts to us, we say offer them a few thousand credits and the ice we've got?
We don't...
Because the ice, in general, pretty cheap, but they sure as fuck don't have it on Foremost.
I thought it was just water that they needed.
We have 3.
So, fun fact about ice
of compressed frozen water, otherwise known as ice.
All right. I mean, there's also probably water on the Vagrant that we could give them.
They tried to steal that.
Well, that's...
Right, so do we want to hide? The Kybax are going to have to hide too.
Yeah, I was planning on it.
You hear the cockpit beep again.
She did say, give me a moment.
Yeah, guy's not patient. He's got shit to do.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a problem if they try to check the registration of the Vagrant.
What is the registration can I look at the registration of the Vagrant? Is it up to date?
Oh, it is not up to date.
Just
but these are Imperial remnants. They can be bribed.
Yeah, we bought a used ship.
And we've got cargo.
Yeah.
So who's going to be the Vagrant's captain?
Pam?
I look at Pam.
Everyone
Congratulations,
looks at
Captain.
Pam.
Right. So we'll see if...
all right.
Hey, isn't he former Imperial?
Computer do we need?
No,
Sorry, what?
What computer do we need? What console? Give me specs.
A Y2968843 third generation or better.
Okay, type that down and DM it to me.
Yeah, sure. And just make it up.
Absolutely. We plan every single aspect of the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
We know every model number of every bulkhead.
Okay, so you're just gonna charm your way into getting this shit done, huh?
Yeah. All right. Kybex, sorry, make yourself scarce. All right, Cam will unmute the headset. Foremost, this is Stormrunner.
Foremost, go ahead.
If the Imperials can bring us a YT2986E console, 3rd generation or better, there will be credits and ice in it for them.
Go. Right.
Lina's going to stop what she's doing and follow Kybax to his room.
Mm-hmm.
She's got her med pack. She's got a plan.
Sorry does bring up a good point here. I'm not exactly an Imperial, but I am well known by their security services. Perhaps it might be a bad idea to have me be the captain? Or perhaps maybe we could get some kind of disguise going on.
I'm sorry, I just thought you were doing a British accent, so you were like of the kin of the Imperials, so they would trust you because you're like them.
Well, but
Here's one moment, everybody.
Yeah.
I've been arrested
more
by
Australian than anything.
So the point is correct.
While they're having this
You know what I'm
conversation, I'm going to follow Kybax into his orders. Alright, Kybax, I'm going to need to change the dressing on your head. And she pulls out as much gauze as she can.
Alright, do we want high or low?
Well, we just got a low, so should we call high just to...
We've got 2 lows in a row.
To be clear, what we're doing is happening while Cam is having that conversation and needs to make that roll. It's not, we're not delaying that conversation.
No. This is not to do with the social interaction. This is to do with, hey, do they have this on Foremost? I will say that it's a YV 666
spend a
is
light side point to make them have that.
It's past light side point because the YV 666 is kind of a rare craft anyway. It has a rarity of 6.
It's not the YV 666 though. It's the
parts like that are largely interchangeable.
It's also the
you're
Vagrant.
going to have
Vagrant
like similar
YV 666, is it?
The Vagrant is the YV 666. The Stormrunner is not.
Not bad. Okay.
But the Y series Corvettes, or freighters rather, are overall pretty common.
Yeah, like this would be like getting a little easier than getting a part replaced on your car. It would be something common like the stereo, something you could slot in, slot out, because it's an interface console.
I understand that. You're talking to a small hometown of 800 people with a gas station.
That's fair.
That's what we're rolling for, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So high or low?
Do you want to keep going with the luck?
You're
trying to beat.
You gotta win, right?
You're trying to beat a low of an 18 or a high of an 84.
Oh my god. Okay.
It rarity doubles. There's rarity modifiers for this. Is an outworld anyway.
Would you allow us to spend a light side point to increase the odds?
I would allow you to increase it to 33 with a light side point.
That's worth it. Yeah, spend that shit.
Yeah.
All right, high or low?
Low. Just call it low and go.
Low.
Yes.
Yes.
Point well spent.
Jesus. All right. Okay.
Hey, eventually things have to go our way.
Shut up with everything that you just said. They come back to you. Lieutenant. Yeah, we should be able to do that. We do have a spare console that we have integrated into our. Can we get rid of that? Yeah. For the ice and for, let's say, 10,000 credits, we can do it.
10,000 fucking credits? They're out of their gourds.
I want to sell ships for 60K.
Do we even have 10,000 liquid?
We do not.
So now it becomes negotiation.
Absolutely.
I mean, if they're a small town place, just Give them some of the drugs and say you can be high out of your gourd.
These are Imperial.
Yeah, these are Imperials we're talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
These are Imperials, probably from Kessel.
Yeah, the question is, how much credits do we have to work with here?
Don't we have like a really nice blaster or something, or some guns we could give them?
We do, actually.
We have 10,000 credits worth of supplies if we exclude the water. Of random cargo we could sell. Lina's sitting on 1,300 worth of parts she asked, pretty please don't touch. And we have 18,500 worth of less than legal goods. And a speeder, which I haven't priced out yet.
Ask them if they'll take a speeder, because that's definitely worth that amount of money.
Do we know what model the speeder is?
A QH3.
All right. How much is the QH3 worth?
That's a very good question. Let's look.
I didn't price it out because I couldn't find it yet.
Yeah, so the... Give me just one moment.
What about the medical supplies? How much is that worth?
$750.
Okay. Because, with the way the Empire's going, their logistics is shot to shit. Medical supplies are probably worth their weight in gold.
Kyle, for you, I'm using the swoop stats for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The K6, the CK swoop.
The Mobcat Flare swoop.
Flare S.
The one that's in the edge of the Empire book.
That's 6,000 credits.
Okay.
Yep, that is 6,000 credits worth.
Say the ice and the speeder, and we'll throw in an extra 1,500.
5 crates of medical supplies worth 750 credits.
Okay, take all that together? I think that's worth it.
Yeah, so we do the speeder, 5 crates of medical supplies, and 1,000 credits.
Okay.
No, don't give them any credits. See if they'll go without the credits. We can always add the credits later.
Yeah.
I will just be nice as a GM. How are you going to get them the speeder?
Well, they're going to bring the console to us. We'll just give them the speeder when they do.
Yeah.
The speeder is on the Vagrant, because it can get on the Stormrunner.
All right.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Is that what we're going with?
Yep.
All right. We're going to start with the ice, the speeder, and the medical supplies, and we will add credits as necessary to sweeten the pot.
Okay. Give me just one moment here.
Negotiate.
Yeah. I believe I get to roll negotiation.
You do. Let me just get a difficulty for you.
All right.
So you are doing the medical supplies?
Yeah. The initial offering is the QH3, the ice, and the medical supplies.
That only brings us to... Sorry?
And you got the QH3 from the asteroid, right?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, and so the ice, the speeder, and the medical supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Lina's going to overhear this.
To make sure there's no stuff hidden on it.
Yeah. Lina's going to pull W aside. Like, W, I want to go make sure that speeder is unregistered before we give it away. And take Tam with you. He can look for anything else.
You see, Tam, you get nudged in the leg by W, and then they take you to the docking port.
All right.
I'll go back to the job I'm doing.
Okay. Cam, go ahead and do it in character for me.
Okay. She says, well, we're a courier, so we don't really have a lot of liquid assets on hand. But we do have a QH3, 3 crates of medical supplies, and of course or 5 crates of medical supplies and 3 units of compressed ice.
Okay.
Oh, and I actually need to roll.
Yes.
I would like to spend our last light side point to boost this.
Absolutely.
So how does that work? It just counted as 1 higher?
You upgrade one of your ability dice.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yep. So one of your greens turns into a yellow.
All right.
This is going to be, due to the quality of the deal, it will be difficulty 1. Take a boost die.
I feel like you did not need to spend that light side point, but you know.
Got it?
Never know.
Oh my god.
God.
Okay. But I have 4 advantages, which I would like to spend.
All right, let's take a look.
How the hell?
Negotiation, huh?
Yeah.
Gain
Gain
perk /
perk
concessions from
concessions.
target.
All right. So they're not taking the deal, but you know, back and forth is happening.
They'll come back with another offer.
Yep.
And with 4 concessions,
Here's what he says. Well, that seems more than fair. I unfortunately, my last remaining transport vessels actually just left. Would it be possible for you to stop down and deliver it?
I think we can make that happen.
Sounds good. We will go ahead and dock. You have clearance. Go ahead and dock whenever you're ready. Transport services are going to be around in the area. Expect routine security sweeps. And I will see you here in a bit.
Understood. All right.
Foremost out.
Good. Stormrunner incoming.
Wait, we're going in with the Stormrunner?
We're gonna need to bring both ships down. So
which means
here's the idea. Escape pods.
You mean the ones that are already filled? Oh, I guess the
No, those are
Stormrunner
life
has-
pods.
Ah.
The escape pods can keep you alive for what? 3 days? 5?
I believe they're packed with 3 days of rations.
And Lina, with appropriate help, how long can you get that console, or how quickly can you get that console swapped out?
If I could do it in 5, I think with the appropriate help and the availability of the console, I could get it down to GM.
With the
I'd like to say a
console-
few hours, but
with the console and with now this depends. Are you going to let the Imperials onto the Vagrant, or are you going to insist that you do it yourself?
I don't give a shit about the Vagrant. They can come onto it.
All right. Yeah. So with Imperial assistance, you could probably get it done, and if it's a round the clock effort, probably 18 hours.
All right, so everyone who doesn't want to talk to the Imperials, hop into an escape pod, and make sure your transponders are off and it's in low power mode.
Can I just hide
Check
in
in Vagrant.
the Vagrant? Can I just hide in there?
I mean, you can.
Absolutely.
Okay. I don't think they're gonna check in there.
I
And I
don't
have a
want
really, really good stealth, so
And,
I do as well.
And the spice is
Tristan.
like super expertly hidden.
yeah.
Tristan, we going with my plan that I typed you?
I'm sorry. Let me, because I
See,
yeah.
it's these points in time where I realize that being in this, the only thing about doing it online that I don't really like is that the FOMO kicks in when I hear that people are messaging people and not me.
I was gonna say, would we like to share this plan with the class?
It's a pretty stupid
Yes,
plan.
we
I'd
can
have
do
to
that.
have to get his permission first.
We could do that.
Are you going to wrap Kybax's face in bandages and say he was injured when the console exploded?
Got it in one. Word for word.
And I'm gonna put up my my 2 big rifles, I guess, and bring out the disruptor pistol and keep that on me.
Are you sure? Disruptor pistol, that might attract some attention. Just grab one of the light blasters.
Fine.
And where are you putting these?
I'm gonna have a belt on with a holster.
I believe the GM meant the big old guns.
In my
And the
room.
disruptor pistol, which are like hardcore illegal.
Just give it to me.
We
I'll
can hide them in the smuggling compartment, can't we?
yeah.
Actually, I think that we should just we should wrap up Tam's face and put me in the smuggling compartment because I ain't a good liar.
I actually don't want to leave the Vagrant because all of that spice and all of those materials, the ship and everything,
You
that's
wouldn't be
my...
leaving the Vagrant.
Okay, good. Okay, because I was going to say,
You
'cause that's my ticket to freedom. So I want to make sure that...
We say that he was the one who got injured. I hide in the smuggling compartment with Sorry. And
Yeah.
That sounds
I
like a
mean-
very good plan.
And if the giant fucking dude could, clamber around in those smuggling compartments, then Kyback will fit easy.
One problem. She looks over at Cam. We're not registered bounty hunters, and there are 3 dudes in life pods.
Okay, but they can wait in space. I mean,
Oh.
they're environmentally sealed. They'll be fine for a couple days. Little
I
scared
would
shitless.
personally say
I think we can let the Rhodian out under, condition of fucking silence.
I have a question for the GM.
Uh-huh.
I have a registered account with the we've established this before. I have a registered anonymous account with the Imperial Bounty Board. Can I just assign that to someone on the ship?
If it's an anonymous account, all they need is your username and login info.
You have a designation in that.
I do. I have my account, which is under Kybax's name, and I have a separate account that he uses for, when he doesn't want to get his name involved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we've established this, I think, episode 1 or 2.
Yeah, so mechanically, I'm going to say that in order to keep it a truly anonymous account,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, anybody can say, "Hey, I'm a bounty hunter and I'm registered anonymously with the Imperials." That's definitely a strategy. You can't really in the system designate a person though.
Yeah, that's fair. I can still give them the account info and ID, so you can say, "Hey, this is my registration. I have a license. I'm taking this guy to somewhere."
Okay, for sure. Sounds like a fun plan to me.
Okay, but I still think we should leave Bandon Doba to drift a while because the Imperials want him.
My only concern is if you leave Bandandoba in that escape pod, he will find a way to get out of his bindings, and then when we get him back, he will escape, and then we'll have to fight him again.
Then why open it?
Can we put the life support pod in the escape pod?
No, the life support pod will function in space.
Is that true, Mr. GM?
It's called a life support pod. It
believe
should
it's
be like completely environmentally sealed.
Let me look exact. So it specifically it says life support crates is what I typed. I'm gonna say that no, with a dark side point. No, they are not. That because they're meant to hold like produce that needs to be kept at a specific atmospheric level. They're not meant to use as like escape pods. Escape pods are meant to be used as escape pods. These are like either hauling like flora or fauna from one place to another.
Well, to be fair to the Imperials, we are not getting inspected. That's not the goal of this.
It certainly isn't your goal.
Right. My only thought is we put the life support pods in the refrigerated section and we stack a bunch of crates in front of them so that, they're kind of in the back and out of the way and in a very cold place that people don't really want to spend a lot of time in.
That's a good plan. Let's do it. But I do need to talk to the Rhodian.
Yeah, I'll go with you on that one.
All right. So we're gonna pop open the Rhodian's crate.
All right, and let's pull you over to the Vega.
No, we brought them all over here. It was part of the repairs in case we had to dip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Everything important minus the spice is on the Stormrunner.
Okay. Some would say that the Stormrunner's exclusive Disney Plus show is going through some budget cuts, and they couldn't afford to have 2 chipsets.
The amount of time it took us to come up with this plan, we can't afford a load screen.
Yeah, 100%.
Really cannot pay Disney on YouTube. They will sue us.
The House of Mouse.
We're covered on the fan-made thing I wrote in the bottom, I think.
Okay.
All right, so
give me just one second, everybody.
Sure thing.
Hey, Disney Plus, if you want to sponsor us.
Yeah. If you want to sponsor this, Disney, I actually would probably try. But,
not gonna lie.
Like if Bob Iger himself is like, hey, could I option this?
Yeah, we'll absolutely sell out in exchange for a living wage.
100%. Yeah, if you want to just give us, like, I will take $1,600 a week. Like, dude, that's reasonable.
We would be on a tight schedule.
100%. We would sign whatever you put in front of us.
Well,
2-3 episodes a week, we can do it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? If
Disney it goes the last 2 minutes of my week.
Yeah.
Oh,
so who's going to talk to the life support pods?
Cam and Kybax, I believe.
Yep.
All right.
Lina's getting everything ready.
Imagine that there are pods here,
and we're going to. Cam will set a course. It should be like a few hours before we get into a place where we land, so we've got time.
We do stun the other 2 before we get going.
Oh, they're in their pods.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, they're not just sitting there.
No, my old thing was like we want to make them unconscious so they can't make noise.
Oh, okay. Jack, tell me why you think it would take.
You said we dropped out on the outside of the system. The edge of the system.
Yeah, if we're on the edge side,
Yeah, if we're that
Yeah,
far out,
okay.
it'll take us well.
I understand. Sorry, I thought that I was a little I thought that I had said that you guys were in an orbit, but I must have been
You've
mistaken.
bounced back and forth. I'm still going with the original words.
Okay,
And
yeah.
even if it is orbit, it should still take like what, half an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we get to
I will go with what
envelope.
I will go with what I said at the beginning. Yeah, so it'll take you a couple. I guess it doesn't really make sense that foremost would be. But anyway, yeah, I'll give you 2 hours. It'll take.
Okay.
Yeah. W goes up to the cockpit. Who goes up to the cockpit to fly the ship?
Ham, since
Cam
he's
will
the
lay in a
pilot.
course,
Mm-hmm.
and then have W supervise the cruise as she goes to talk to the Rhodian.
100%. You do you open the Rhodian's crate?
Yes.
I do kind of just stand back. I'm just here in case.
You see that the crate opens, and you see the Rhodian's head is just sort of laying against the opposite side of the crate. His eyes are open, and he's just sort of twiddling his thumbs.
Got a question for you. You want to get yourself cleaned up? Maybe see your sister again?
He looks up at you. I don't care. He sort of stands up.
Well, you should. Because this does come with a catch.
I figured.
Namely, you keep your mouth shut about us and who you were working for. You do that, you're free to go.
Go ahead and give me a charm roll. It will be difficulty. What you're saying is reasonable, but he's gone through a lot. Give me difficulty. Difficulty 1 setback with 1 setback.
Copy that. I will save that light side point because we might need it with the Imperials.
I am actually going to upgrade the 1 difficulty to a challenge.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, I'm still throwing 2 yellow and a green.
Sorry, I'm going to wait until the roll happens and we resolve it until I change.
But that does mean I can upgrade my roll, and then we'll still have 1 light side point after this is done.
So, yeah. So if that's why we're leaving it until after.
Okay.
So if you want to,
I will pay 1 light side point. You will pay 1 dark side point, and at the end we'll be exactly where we were.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
All right.
Cam is on fire.
Yeah, I mean, he gets up and he says, "Yeah, I mean, what's the only way that I'm going to be able to get out of here is if I don't get shot by Tinhead over there or any of the whatever is coming on board the ship. So, where do you need me?"
Well, at first I think you should head up to your quarters, get yourself a shower, change your clothes. Aside from that, you're just a crewman who signed on when we picked up this second ship.
All right. Yeah, I will go in my any sort of stretches when he gets up. You try being in a great verb.
We tried to hail your sister and she didn't answer.
Yeah.
There is a heavy Imperial presence on the planet right now, so might just be cautious.
Yeah. And that's with my luck, it's probably something worse. And he walks out the door.
Yeah, turns to Kybax. Think that went well?
Yeah. I may have went a little too hard on him when I told him about the crate.
Well, I mean, let's be real, Uncle Kai. We didn't exactly, bring you along for your people skills.
I'm great with people.
They're great at
people
killing
I'm great with me.
Something. You took a perfectly good Rhodian and you gave him trauma.
A perfectly good Rhodian is what you did. Look at him. He's got depression.
Exactly.
All I did was point out that his current course of action had got him locked up in a crate.
Well, maybe that's not what certain people want to hear.
Well,
But
I'm going
it's
back to the Stormrunner. And
Well, you're in the
we'll get-
storm.
Right. Let's get these docking clamps disengaged.
Right. I'm going to stack up crates in front of the life support crates.
All
Hey,
right.
lady! You hear from Bannon's crate.
Which lady is he haying?
The one that's in the
Cam's
room with
going
him.
to walk over to that crate and examine the controls. And she's going to lower the oxygen content that it's pumping in by about 15%.
God.
Oh, God. Alright. Hello, The Hague? It's me, Tyler.
Hey, you dropped us into War Crime Galaxy, the galaxy where it's okay to commit war crimes.
Yeah, I guess you're right. And it must be freeing for you, Tristan. You've always wanted to commit war crimes. So for...
So
you
I
hear
have no idea how much I held myself back as Hagen.
Yeah. The you hear a if you think that
Just do us both a favor and have yourself a little nap, buddy.
you hear he's just continue struggling.
Can I take I definitely know for a fact he's still locked up, yeah?
Yeah.
Because we spent that. Okay. I take Cameron's blaster, set it to stun, open the crate, and shoot him twice.
Alright.
Cam is standing there with her arms held out. Uncle Kai? We
I
look
don't
with
look
our
at that,
eyes, not with our hands, Uncle Kai.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit him.
Do
Okay.
you really have to roll?
Yeah.
It is point blank range and he's tied up, so what's the difficulty on that?
Whatever. Yeah, he's stunned.
Can I have my gun back now?
You
Dad's
hear-
gun that he specifically left to me.
He flips it and hands it to her. Sorry,
Thank you.
mine don't have gun.
You hear he is stunned, his eyes are shut, and his head is, down. You still hear he's struggling to breathe. Well, actually, no. You open the crate.
Yeah.
Once you close
and
the
I'll-
crate, he starts struggling to breathe.
I'll set it
Alright.
back to 100% oxygen.
100%
Not
oxygen, he dies.
Not 100% oxygen, but the oxygen level to its normal baseline.
Alright. Yeah, he stops struggling. He turns blue and explodes.
Hey, at least I didn't kill him this time.
And then I knock on the other crate and I'm like, do I have to stun you or are you going to shut the fuck up?
Give me a... I am going to make you roll for that.
Yeah, okay.
Give me a coercion roll. It's going to be... This guy's an idiot. So give it difficulty 1 with setback.
Can I get a boost because I just shot his boss? And he would have heard
Yeah.
that happen?
Yeah, go ahead and take it.
We are not nice people.
I mean, this is why
Lina's
we're
just
Edge of the
whistling
Empire.
while she works.
He goes, no problem.
Good boy. All right, let's get these things hid.
Right, and then Cam will head back to the cockpit, take a seat at the pilot station.
Wow, I feel like I have to take a shower after that scene. It's literally that scene from Deadpool 1 where they put him in a chamber and lower the oxygen until he's just on the edge of passing out, and then they raise it.
Before Cam goes up to the cockpit, Kybax does touch her shoulder and is like, "Hey Cam, what's up with what was up with the oxygen thing?" By the way,
I figured if he had a nap, he'd just wake up feeling like he had a hangover and wouldn't make any fuss in the in-between.
Well, yeah, but that's how it works with a human. Do you know the effects of low oxygen on Aqualish?
Oh, shit, no.
Right, so...
Right,
yeah.
Food for thought. Thank you.
For thought.
Well, not oxygen for breathe.
Yeah. It's just such a pedestrian phrase for torture. like afterwards, like the guy who is standing in the room to make sure you don't go too far is like, "Hey,
What the fuck?
waterboarding maybe like too much," and you're like, "Yeah, hey, I'll think about that next time." And you just walk out. Anyway, we're not nice people. Disney, if you're listening, it will be a torture-heavy script that I read you.
That is bullshit.
No,
we are not doing anything to intentionally inflict suffering. He just needed a nap to shut him up, alright?
To be fair, the original Star Wars, one of the opening scenes was Darth Vader walking into the room with a torture probe. So...
100%. It's definitely a vibe. Anyway, let's continue with the game.
We shouldn't kink shame the Aqualish.
Yeah,
maybe he's into this. We don't know.
There goes that license deal.
Yeah.
Oh.
There goes. Well, we did get the Adam and Eve sponsorship.
Oh man.
All right. Move to the splash page. I don't have a thing for the doc. Of course, I could have asked for one, but because I don't plan.
I didn't plan to get this.
Huh?
I didn't think we were going to get this far.
Honestly, yeah. We'll keep you on the storm minute. So, after a bit, you see the planet Formos forming in front of you. The bluish tint to the atmosphere with the high concentrations of nitrogen in the atmosphere, and go through the cloud cover. Sort of the bluish purplish hue of the sky sort of goes down. On the planet, it's around 5 o'clock. It's in the afternoon. It's getting to be evening. How do you land with a connected ship?
We're landing both ships.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Separately. Oh yeah. So you guys probably undocked.
Yeah.
Yes.
We towed together so we could maintain between the two ships as required.
100%. So,
and this also gave an excuse to why it took us a little longer.
So, right now I need all of the people who are on the Stormrunner to make themselves known.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Is there anyone else at the Stormrunner?
Okay. As per normal, everyone else should be on the Vagrant.
Okay. I am hiding on the Vagrant in the smuggler's compartment with Starry.
Yeah.
And my face is wrapped.
Is it?
Yeah.
We weren't kidding about that. That's actually happening?
Well, we need a captain over there, someone they can't recognize, and a console exploded. I put some bloody bandages on him, and there we go.
Okay.
So him and the Rodian and the two droids.
Yeah, go ahead and roll on your disguise school skill. Give me just 1 second.
It's deception, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can help with that, or do it.
I guess it would make sense. Yeah. Yeah, does Lionel want to take the lead in this? And also does Sari sort of be like, hey, I could probably help?
Deception cunning, maybe?
Yeah, I'm okay with deception
unless
too,
it's
so anyway.
medicine. I was there to change bandages.
Yeah, but we're specifically trying to do it in a way that...
Yeah, that's why I'm like, no, I don't want to be part of this.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, sorry. Go ahead and give me just 1 second here. I want to look at who's going to be coming out. Oh, goodness. Give me 1 second here. Go ahead and give me a deception check. It will be difficulty 2.
Okay.
And I will give you a boost die for the creativity of the plan.
Okay. Hell yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's 3 advantages. With the advantages to deception.
Increased value of goods or services gained.
We're not trying to do that.
Yeah, doesn't really apply.
Extend the duration of the deception.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use that your additional. Yeah, so you those bandages are not going anywhere, and they are blood covered because you have sort of industrial dye that sort of dyes them red.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll muddy it up so it looks like he's bled into them a little bit.
Gosh, baby girl.
Okay, I'm glad that it didn't just kick everybody. I accidentally logged out. Okay.
All right.
You all dock. You land. Two ships land, and you can see out of the windows, Cameron, and I guess not Tam. I want everybody's positions as we are landing.
Pilot.
Hiding.
Ready to disembark.
Hiding.
I guess I'm on the bridge.
All right.
Yeah, you're on the bridge of the Vagrant with the Rhodian and W.
Right.
And Cam's up front with J9, and I'm ready to disembark with the parts.
Absolutely. Give me just one moment here. J9 and W are on the Vagrant then?
Yep.
Right.
Cam needs the help, and J9 is friendly.
Give me just one moment, everybody.
Also helps that Cam and Line are the only registered crew of the Stormrunner, so.
One question, and I'm totally fine with you guys waiting for a second. What did you do with the corpses?
Oh, those are in the asteroid, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, we did not bring those with us.
Cool. And did we clean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. No bloodstains or anything?
Yeah,
No.
I mean, if we were going to sell the ship, it needed to be presentable.
100%.
Right. Exactly.
Even the hut wouldn't want it covered in blood. Presumably.
Presumably.
And we had 2 hours.
What's the story for the damaged console? Because it is very visibly damaged by laser fire.
That's a really good question, yeah.
Okay, the story is y'all were being fucking stupid. Y'all
Or
were
maybe-
fucking around.
We got attacked by some pirates. We managed to push them off and hightail it out of there.
You just dropped your blaster and it went off.
I was gonna say, I mean, the consoles blow up all the time, right? So we can say
I
that the
think-
console
Where
blew
am I
up.
going? I'm back.
Calm down.
See, the thing is, you were being stupid with a blaster doesn't merit more investigation.
I mean, you could also just say you tripped. You tripped and you fell, your blaster fell off. And...
You were being stupid with a blaster.
Yeah.
You're trying to do a trick.
Yeah, you were practicing your revolver ocelot and it didn't go very well.
Nano machine, son.
Yeah, so Lina's sitting there at the loading ramp of the storm runner with the water and medical supplies ready to go on hover carts. Show of good.
Alrighty. Do you disembark?
Yes, we do.
Bully?
Lina would be first because Cam's going to be doing post-flight stuff.
Alrighty.
So.
Lina.
Yeah.
The the loading door opens, and you don't have the speeder with you, right?
No, the speeder.
No, it's on the
storm runner,
Vagrant.
so it's on the Vagrant.
Okay. So using an anti-grav cart, carrying the medical supplies.
Cam should be there too to do talking, so she's gonna skip post-flight for now.
All right. The two of you have everything that you offered except for the speeder with you outside of the ship.
That cargo ramp should be opening around this time as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. Well, Tam, you can't see.
No, I'd leave one eye.
I'm sure I can see. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's got one eye.
Oh.
I mean, it's
Okay,
like,
yeah.
was it like episode 3, Evangelion, where Rey's all fucked up, but she can still see out of the one eye.
All right. Cool.
Way to make a reference that only I will get, Jessa.
Yeah, I was like,
have no
what?
idea what we're talking about.
They're nerds, I could hope.
Listen, guys. You guys are nerds. I would consider myself a basic nerd. Y'all are just on another level. Tam, you see that their loading bay door is opening. Do you open yours as well?
Sure.
All right.
All right, crew. Let's get this started.
The Rhodian said you turn around and the Rhodian is there. I believe Kybax and Saria are already hiding.
Yes.
The Rhodian goes, "What? What do you want me to do?"
I just want you to stay put and keep your trap shut.
All right, this is fun. Back out into the landing area. With two squads of stormtroopers on either end of the loading area. You see a mid-50s human man in a black Imperial uniform. Mm-hmm.
I was just going to ask, how do the stormtroopers' armor look? Does it look a little dingy, or do they look fine?
I am going to let Cam and Lina ask that since they are in the scene.
Okie dokie.
Better question is, are they like doing stuff, or do they look like they're expecting us to give them trouble?
They appear to be just stationed there with the captain. So they're they're not like aiming weapons or anything. Their weapons are down, but they are all facing towards the loading bay the loading door that just opened. One thing with the two of you, you would be pretty familiar with Imperial insignia. This is a captain.
Okay.
That's standing in front of you. Hello, crew of the Storm Runner. I am Captain Castiel Cara.
Say that 3 times fast.
Captain Castiel.
You are able, so you should always, for everyone, you should be able to see his name.
Yeah, that's how you spell
Welcome to Formos. However, I see in our records that the Stormrunner has visited us rather recently. Is that right?
Yeah, we were dropping off supplies.
Oh, interesting. And you are here, and is this also your ship?
Yep. Well, recently, and it seems to be of a bit of an ill purchase.
I'm trying to think of whether I want you to roll. Go ahead and roll a charm roll. I'm going to ask. It will just be difficulty 1. I will give you a setback die for a reason.
All right. Wish me luck, y'all. Here we go. Ooh.
Nice.
How do I get that little pop-up that tells me what I can do with the advantages?
Yeah, so that's not a thing because we had to disable that stuff.
Yeah.
It'll be there next time.
It's still in the references on page 3. So for 3 advantages, affect subjects beyond original target.
These trooper regiments.
Yeah, you see the stormtroopers. Their demeanor appears to be unchanged. You, of course, can't see their faces. They're sort of white armor, sort of gleaming at you. Kara looks at you and says, "Well, I believe that we have made some sort of arrangement to provide you with replacement engine parts. It sounds like a rather interesting malfunction."
Oh, I wouldn't call it a malfunction. Just have to have a crew member's brain.
You see, he
was
smiles
messing
at
with
you.
his. Yeah, he was messing with his blaster in the engine room. Blew the computer out.
That I will have you roll deception on, even though it's technically true.
Should I upgrade this roll?
Well,
Yes.
Yeah, this
what's the difficulty?
Yeah, what is the difficulty, GM?
The difficulty is going to be 2, and there's going to be a setback.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna spend a light side to upgrade this.
All right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, here we go. Oh God. Oh, thank fuck.
All right. Those advantages, unfortunately, can't come into play here. He looks at you and says, "Someone was just firing their... I would love to see this malfunction for myself. Of course, I'm sure you understand, we do have to do our standard security sweeps. With the recent events ongoing, there have been some very interesting happenings on this place."
Seems like, considering the uptick in security.
Yes. Well, I'm not sure if you were aware. I mean, our records do indicate that you were in town the night of the... Well, at least docked at Formos. During the time of the events. I'm curious as to... Well, we can save all that. Corporals, 1 squad, I would like you to go and do a standard inspection of get cargo manifests and also do a standard security sweep. They say, "Yes, sir." And you see the captain goes, I would be happy to carry out this. I just want to ensure the safety of my settlement. I'm sure you understand.
Absolutely.
So, in the cargo manifest, those life support pods are listed as produce.
Okay. Give me just one moment here. Kyle, do you know how to get rid of? I keep clicking escape on accident. The menu won't go away.
Hit escape again.
It just clicks back on.
Oh, no.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay.
No.
Sorry if you blinked out there. You see that the squad to your left, God damn it, I just did it again. Because in Roll20, I click escape and it'll deselect the token. You see that they begin moving up past you, and you they start moving actually rather quickly.
And she politely gets out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And you see that the other squad is going towards the vagrant.
Yeah, just
as this
exit
happens,
a second time works.
Should we roll stealth checks?
That will be coming here in a bit.
Okie dokie.
So to be clear, all right. We are going to go ahead and go to the Stormrunner first. Who's not here? You're not here. You're not here. And Stormtrooper. And I will say that you do not recognize any of these. These appear to be new Stormtroopers. Like, their armor is white, not dusty at all.
It's not the contingent that was here.
That is right. They begin moving back into the engine room. Makeshift dwelling. You hear one of them says, "Sir, makeshift dwelling area in the engineering bay. There appears to be some sort of hammock." He goes, "Well, I'm sure there's no violation. Just to be safe." And you see that. Well, actually, do you follow them in or no?
Is the captain going in?
No. The captain is staying outside. It's just the stormtroopers.
She'll stay outside.
Okay.
Does she hear that over the radio? Like, was that transmitted like on a speaker or an earpiece that
No,
Jack might have heard?
No, they're just sort of talking under their breath to each other.
Okay.
Not under their breath, but out loud to each other. So you do hear that they are sort of talking something about a dwelling, blah 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 blah. They move out, and
the entire cargo bay is full of parts and equipment and just stacks and stacks of crates. As difficult to navigate as we can make it.
All right.
No
I'm assuming your
violations, mind.
I'm assuming your cargo
cargo
manifest is in the main computer.
Yep.
And where is that located?
That will be down the next section towards the cockpit.
Thanks. You see they look around. They open each of the crew quarters doors. Does anybody have tension filling them? Because I'm doing it and I feel tension.
Yes. Yeah, I have concerns. I don't want this to go to shit.
And so the manifest that they pull up on the computer, is it doctored in any way apart from the truth of what we have on the ship?
Well, there is the boxes labeled as produce.
Mm-hmm.
But we also do
But
have.
those boxes are made to carry.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
We also do have
It's what they're
medium quality
designed for.
foodstuffs.
Mhm.
So, the fact that we have medical supplies, water, and foodstuffs and they can check all of those. So yeah.
Yeah, because
just,
we're giving them the medical supplies and water.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's as truthful as we can get.
Yeah, I have a very, very small number in mind. Okay. You said that you hear them say, nothing of note here. Look up to the cockpit. They move through, and you see that the stormtrooper says, and the lead says, the captain will have several questions for you. Please avail yourself to him.
To who?
The captain.
No. Who is this being said to?
That is being said to you.
Oh well, Cam's like right there outside the dock, standing next to the captain or near him.
Oh, I thought you guys were in there. I'm sorry.
No, you just brought our tokens. That's why we stayed next to the thing and didn't follow them around.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't follow them around on a security check.
100%. Now to the fun part.
Now I have tension.
Oh, here, I'll help with that.
Let's just say the word puckered is in my head right now.
That's not where I'm puckered.
Why? We're in the clear.
My tummy actually hurts.
I have a bad feeling in my tum-tum, mama.
I feel it in my jellies.
My jellies. Well, you guys are up on top. So, Tam, do you go down and meet them at all?
Yeah, I'm at the docking, the lower dock.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Oh, sorry. Where am I?
I'm moving it. Don't panic.
No, I can't move the map. I was pressing the wrong button. There we go.
Oh. The stormtroopers look at your face.
Good morning, officers.
What the hell happened to you?
My crew.
You should be. Hold up. You are aware of the lie.
Yes.
Yeah, the lie that you did a stupid thing.
No, yeah. Well, it was. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. Well, I was going to say that my crew did something stupid to me, and that let me, But never mind. You're right. I will go with this original story. Sorry.
I'm going to say something at the start of this scene in particular because it is very, very important. People who are in the scene get to talk.
Okay.
I don't thank you for the correction on that, Jack, but just like for real, we say in character is very important at this point.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. You got it.
Okay.
Right.
He looks at you and he says, definitely looks like caused by some. Speaking, sort of, they look around. They look down at the speeder. And they look at it and say, if we were to search the speeder, would there be any contraband?
Not, officers.
What is your primary cargo? This looks to be a cargo vessel.
Vegetables. Foodstuffs. Water.
Vegetable foodstuffs. He sort of looks around in a very empty cargo bay.
Well, we did. Just so this is for Trev. Story that we made was we just bought this ship,
and that after the trouble with the hyperdrive, we moved everything onto the Stormrunner. We consolidated our two cargo bays into one.
You missed all of this.
We did this.
I was here. How did I miss all of this? I heard the stores. What the cargo manifest has on there. I know that the shipment is where the shipments are all going. How did I miss all of this? Okay.
Because, like,
it's okay.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, I'm going to go over all of this with Kybax before I greet the officers. But I need.
Okay.
but
let's.
but
Okay.
just,
So
can I catch Trev up?
Yeah. So I'm gonna let Kybax catch Trev up here.
Okay.
We're gonna roll it back a little bit because this has to be important.
I got it. I just thought I had
for sure.
it.
No. I'm not criticizing you in any way. I want to make sure that a character in character tells Tam what to say so that he knows.
Okay.
Okay.
Before they're coming in.
Here's the story we have.
All right, Kybax, let me know. What's the story? What was the
All right. We
just
just bought this ship, and we had loaded it up with cargo. You had an accident where you were practicing some kind of flashy maneuver with your gun. Maybe you were doing the thing where you spin it on a finger. You accidentally let it rip, and it put 3 or 4 holes in the console, caused it to explode right in front of your face. You got bored. And because of that, when we dropped out of hyperspace, we moved all the cargo from the ship onto the Storm Runner. You were carrying ice, produce, and what else was on this ship? That was it? Oh, computer parts and stuff like that.
All right. I got it.
Yeah.
Go.
I'm gonna be so nice right now.
Okay.
Is there anything else that from anybody in the intervening 2 hours that you've had in the travel time? Is there anything else that people want Tam to know?
Yeah, just to be clear, we have nothing on this ship. Nothing.
Nothing is currently on this ship.
Everything is on the Storm Runner. Got it.
Okay. Okay.
We did buy that ship as is, which explains all the shit still on board it. The plan was, originally, if we couldn't fix the hyperdrive ourselves, this was our actual in-character plan the actual in-character plan that Tam told to the control tower. If we couldn't fix it ourselves, we were going to scuttle the ship in the gas giant and cut our losses.
But they offered assistance.
So now, we might be able to salvage this ship and make a profit off of it hauling cargo with 2 ships instead of 1.
Okay, got it. My crew bought the ship as is. It broke because of my
You are part of my crew.
We're trying to... Golly!
You are part of the Stormrunner crew. The captain of the Stormrunner bought this ship, put you in charge of it to fly it as we're going to our next destination. You fucked up in the engine room, made the console explode by fucking around with your blaster.
This is awfully complicated, guys. All right.
It's 3 steps, truly.
Somebody write it down, please.
I got it. Got it. Got it.
Are you sure?
That's good.
There's no part of this plan that you don't understand. Because if you fuck up, it is our ass.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Oh, God.
I look back and sorry.
Guys, I need a minute. I
can't say the climax. Just in case when we keep those blasters handy by our sides.
I love this chaos.
Kybax is hiding in the...
Kybax and Sorry are hiding in the smuggler compartments.
That was me talking. Oh, okay, well. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna, just in case they figure something out, we're going to have to do something. We got the plan B. All right.
The plan B at this point is, unfortunately, die to a horde of stormtroopers.
Right.
Oh. All right.
All right.
Oh, my stomach hurts so much. God.
Okay, there, Ty.
All right. I'm standing at the front of the ramp, and I'm going.
Okay.
I'm kind of nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm used to staying in the shadows. I ain't used to being in the face. But we're gonna get this done.
Well, that's why we covered your face.
Yeah. All right.
I ain't got a good back face.
From the top, with with 7 dark side points to my name.
Ah, no! I was
Uh,
hoping you'd forget that.
the stormtroopers go, holy shit, man, what happened to your face?
Unfortunately, there was a little bit of good-natured yet foolhardy pistol play in the engineering room. I was practicing, and I accidentally shot my engineering console. It was foolish, and I regret it wholeheartedly.
Can I just chime in and say I love how much that sounds like a little boy who has already had his ass chewed out several times about the incident and is having to explain it yet again.
Oh, God. The
delivery.
The stormtroopers look at you and go, "Why are you apologizing to us? We just met you." All right. Anyway, what is your? Is this so? This is your ship.
Well, it's the captain of the Stormrunner ship. I'm a part of her crew. I was
And
here.
what's? Yeah.
I'm here to navigate the ship. And while I was navigating, I shot the engineering console.
Go ahead, and this will be a deception roll.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
I'm okay at reception, guys. I'm okay. But it's just...
I am going. So I am going to add, just for the sheer like. I'm going to give you. So number one, I'm upgrading a difficulty die. The difficulty is going to be, because of how weird the story is, I am going to set it at. I'm going to set it at 3. I'm upgrading a difficulty die to a challenge die. I'm giving both.
Oh, a challenge? Oh.
Yeah. I am giving both a boost die because they went to the taping your
Stormrunner?
face.
Oh, taping my face. Okay.
And a just a boost die.
Okay. No setbacks.
No setback because they pity you. They pity you. So
I just want to say,
yeah,
Jessa, I apologize to you because everyone else knows my rolling ability, but you don't.
Oh boy!
Forgot about this
And
part.
so I just want to apologize to you now because they've had years of.
I've never gotten to throw stormtroopers before, so.
So to be clear, Trav, what you're rolling is what you're normally rolling. You're 1 yellow, 2 green. You are also rolling a purple
One
die
red.
and a red die, and two. So 1 red
Yeah.
die and 2 normal difficulty die.
Yes. So this is what I have: 1 yellow, 2 green, 1 red, 2 purple, 1 blue.
That's
2 blue.
correct. No, just 1 blue.
I would love to be able to use a light side point. Oh, yeah, I would love to be able to use a light side point, but I can't
You can.
because you just flipped it over, didn't you?
You
Nope.
flipped it
Yeah,
for this
you
roll. No.
Yeah, it's not spent until the roll is done, right?
Yeah. Oh, because we were at 7, right?
Yeah,
So
we were at
that's actually not there. Yeah, sorry. So, you do not have a destiny point.
Great. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, thank God.
Holy shit. Whew.
Oh boy!
I'm swapping clothes into the dryer. What am I missing?
He
did it.
succeeded.
We did it.
Oh my god.
However, it's a
fuck it
success
up.
with 2 threats.
Yeah, right. And no advantages at all.
Let's see what 2 threats can be used for in deception. Holy shit.
Yeah, target sees through part of lie, knows he's been lied to. The lead stormtrooper looks at you and says, "Okay, so you definitely look injured. Did you? So if you shot at it, how did your face get all fucked up like that? Like, were you against the Let me see the console.
I'll happily show you the console.
The funny part about this is that the lie could be construed as he got hurt doing it, not that it happened. And that it was made up that he got hurt to try to earn a little bit of sympathy from his angry boss.
I have already thought of some kind of really lame excuse for why the lie is recognized as a lie, but believed that his face is being injured. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
You see the stormtroopers. Tam, do you follow the stormtroopers?
Oh yes, absolutely. I'm taking them to the actual location.
Body's not there. Oh, actually, yes, that is the Rodian with him. Yeah, that's the living Rodian.
Okay.
Yeah,
and they you see the stormtroopers look at you, Tam, as you sort of walk by it. You see that they stop. Well, Captain, introduce us to your crew. What's this guy's name?
We have his name.
Oh, I'm not giving him his real name, right? His real name. His real name. Sorry.
Let's pull up the image feed.
Hey guys, I don't know if you have ever asked this guy's name.
We know his name because the sister gave us his name.
Oh, okay.
I feel weird about giving him the real name, but I'm gonna do it because I feel like it's expected of me. So I don't remember his real name personally. Trevor doesn't, but I'm sure Tam does. So I'm just gonna say the name that Tam knows. This is Drugan, Drew Bar, whatever his name is.
You say that?
No, I forget what his name is. Trevor, the player, forgets what Tam, the character, knows. I just don't know.
This is why he's not a face character, because he can't do it for shit, right?
This is my. I say, this is my first mate.
This is insert blank name here.
Yes, this
That's
is my
his
first
name.
mate. Where you know what I'm going to go? I'm going to go to the notes, the copious notes.
Yeah, I just chatted it.
It exists on part 3. I just didn't bold it, that's why I couldn't find it. Okay, we did get it. In fact, specifically, Tam was the one who learned the name.
Woohoo!
Oh, okay.
Okay, part 3. Here we go.
Yeah, it's in the Foundry. I texted it in the Foundry.
Oh, okay. This is Godon. My first mate.
Your first mate, Godon. All right.
He just
acting first mate.
Acting first.
See, this is why I need to get what is it, Force Manipulator or whatever, so I can just tell them.
Yes.
This is not the droids you're looking for, basically.
This would be a great idea. But listen, if we had experts doing this, it wouldn't be any fun, right? So you got me.
You're absolutely right. Tam, do you follow them into the engineering bay?
I do. I take them there myself.
Mm-hmm.
Look where I fucked up and shot the console.
They look at you and they say, stand where you were standing when you shot the console.
I stand about 2 feet away from the console, facing it, and I fake taking out my gun from my holster and put my hand in like a pew pew kind of thing, and say, just like this.
I mean, it blew up, so I would assume that it's hard
It
to
is
tell
very
exactly.
obviously it exploded.
Yeah.
I say, gentlemen, this is.
They look at you and they say, well, I mean, thank goodness it just affected your face and not, the rest of your body. One of the stormtroopers walks up to you and says, he gets really close to you. And he says, listen, man.
Face.
Listen, man. I totally get it. You want to make yourself look more hurt because you did a stupid thing, gun accidentally went off, whatever. All that. I just got moved from my favorite posting to here. Can you please just make this as easy as it can be for me? Take off the stupid bandages. You're fine. I know you're fine.
Can I just say, I really appreciate a lie that doesn't come unraveled when a single thread is pulled.
Right?
Was that
God for
intended
that
to be
shit.
like 3 puns in a row?
Officer.
No.
Okay. I say, officer, my face was wounded, and these bandages helping me.
No. Stop.
What? Okay.
No. I was talking to Kyvax. You say what you're gonna say.
Okay.
I'm not going to stop him. Just like, damn, please.
Okay.
Oh.
Officer, my face was injured. The rest of my body was covered with clothing. It did not get injured. These bandages are helping my face heal, and they are very, very painful to put on and remove. So
You
I
see, that
really appreciate it.
you see that he reaches up and grabs and pulls down your bandages.
Oh no.
I scream.
You scream? You scream?
After he starts pulling one of them, I don't let him pull the whole thing off. I usually wraps up and starts trying to pull them.
I'm going to shit myself.
You're peeking your mic. I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Sorry. I go to my knees. Both my knees.
We cannot understand you.
You're get closer to your mic, buddy. I'm sorry.
Get closer?
Yeah, so just talk normal and
okay.
say that you're yelling instead of actually yelling because your mic can't handle it.
I was going to say, I'm talking pretty loud. Oh no.
That's the problem.
Please, no. My face.
Okay, if you actually make that big of a case, I want you to roll deception, and I want you to give me difficulty 2 with a boost die again.
I think my acting skills are pretty good in this little situation.
Yeah, you're getting a boost die for your acting.
No one acts like a wounded creature better than Trevor does.
Boost this motherfucker.
Question.
Yes, I am going to boost it.
Yeah, what's your question?
Can we hear this yelling outside the ships?
No.
Okay.
The doors are closed.
What happened to my character sheet? There we go. Sorry, I closed.
You're boosting?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
It's very important.
I get it. This is one thing you're dying on a hill for, and I appreciate it.
And 2 difficulty?
Difficulty 2 with a boost die.
And a boost. I have 2 yellow, 1 green, 2 purple, 1 blue.
Absolutely.
Okay. Rolling.
Oh, no.
yeah.
Come on!
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you get down on one knee, and he just pulls it off. He fully, unless you try to physically stop him from pulling it.
I say, wait. Hold on. All right, officer. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not as hurt as I thought I was. Listen.
Well, okay.
I started working on the engineering console. I wanted to see if perhaps I could
don't know. I wanted to get away from the storm runner for a bit. Have a little bit of fun. Go to Notch Dog.
Okay.
But I wasn't able to fix it, and it broke. And so, in order to cover up that I was trying to purposely sabotage it, I blasted it.
Oh my god.
I'm going.
Listen,
I need you to.
why-
It's gonna be another deception roll, and this time it's gonna be a higher difficulty, buddy. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Trev, you just keep digging yourself a deeper hole.
Well,
Like, come the hell on, man.
What am I supposed to do here?
We had a lie, and it would have worked if you stuck to it.
It's
all you had to
okay.
do. All you had to do was say, "Yeah, I fucked up."
It's okay. Hey guys, we can't knock him
might
for
still
in-character
work.
decisions.
No, this is
Right?
great.
It is genuinely hilarious. I'm loving this.
It's fantastic and absolutely in character for him. It is going to be a difficulty 3 with a 7.
Okay.
Can we hear this happening?
No.
Probably. No? Oh,
Even the
no.
two of us who are in the walls?
Okay.
I will say in the walls, yes, you do hear it.
Okay.
Deception with
Tyback just looked at sorry.
deception
We're
with
gonna
a
have to add
setback.
some
You
to it.
said?
Yeah, so difficulty 3 with a black die.
Oh God.
So
Oh
we're
God.
just hoping that the other Imperials got taken off the planet, so there's just the 9
yeah.
total.
I'm just gonna roll. Okay, guys. It's been nice playing with you. I'll see
You
you
just
soon.
really fucked us.
Oh my god!
I love it.
No.
Thank you, Foundry.
Did you
Thank
succeed?
you.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
He succeeded.
Thank you, Foundry.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. I would like to thank my agent. I would like to thank my lawyer and my family for sticking through me through these hard times.
Sticking
Sticking through you, eh?
Holy.
Those are those two
Sticking
threats.
through with me.
And now,
Um,
now we discover Tam's strategy. If you dig your hole hard enough and deep enough, you might strike gold.
yeah. The stormtrooper looks down at you and says, "All right, this is so stupid. Okay, let's continue with the inspector. Get yourself
Just
off
fed
the
up with
floor."
how stupid you are.
This is so beautiful.
I stand up slowly.
So far down, he dug straight back up.
Oh,
You see that they go up the turbo lift to the second floor.
okay.
I've had to mute my mic because of how hard I've been laughing. This is beautiful.
Tybax looked at sorry and is just like, I cannot fucking believe he pulled that off. But quietly.
I don't know if he pulled it off
I
exactly.
really can't believe that. I don't know what happened. I'm trying to count all the successes and failures. It's just initial threat, I see.
Like, I had to physically distance myself from the computer.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5. So it's 2 threat. Okay, I got it. Okay, now I know.
Yeah, so the successes and threats below, it tells you the net successes and the net
Right.
threat or advantage.
Right, I
So
had to
I
count them.
guess-
I always get mixed up between what's a success and what's the advantage, and so
Yeah.
this is why I'm always like, I don't understand what's going on.
100%.
Success
now
goes
is,
kaboom.
now is the
Right.
time where I need you guys to roll. I need you guys to roll stealth.
So I have a mechanics question.
Yeah.
If I help sorry, she can get my agility score for it. And if she helps me, I can get her training for it.
No,
Do you have training in stealth?
I don't, but she does.
So that means you have untrained assistants. So the only thing that you would be able to provide sorry with is a boost die. But
Okay.
in this case, and if she were to assist you, you would be able to choose between either her ability score or her training level. because she's able to provide trained assistance. In this case, though, y'all are both rolling separately.
Okay, cool.
And this is stealth agility?
That is right.
Okay.
What's the
Describe to me
difficulty?
how you are hiding in these tunnels.
Kybax is going to find an alcove and kind of shimmy his way up so that he's like up in a corner.
Mm-hmm.
In the loudest part of the ship that he can find.
I mean, I'm just gonna, find a really awkward remote place and just squirrel myself away.
Let me see something real quick. For smugglers' compartments have a difficulty, like a set difficulty to find them.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah, because I know when I added the...
Under mod, vehicle modifications.
I can give you a page number if you give me 1 second. And a book.
I got the cloaked smuggler's department, smuggling compartment. Conceal a certain amount of cargo to. I guess not. Well,
It doesn't give you
It
a difficulty.
increases the difficulty to find us by 2.
To find them or the cargo by 2, right?
Yep.
Okay. Shit. What is that?
So,
How
am
does
I
that work in
rolling
an
stealth?
opposed sense? Yeah, so you're going to be rolling stealth. I'm going to be providing you guys with 2 boost die.
Okay.
Because you are in smugglers'
Right.
holds with that.
And what's the difficulty?
The difficulty is going to be 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see what I can do with those advantages on stealth. I'm going to use my 3 advantages to add, or rather, no. Use my extra success to add a success to that? No? Wait a minute. How does this even work?
Yeah.
Reduce time
So,
required?
yeah, I'm a little confused by that, but identify method of distracting. No.
They're just
Not really.
examples.
Yeah, not really applicable in this sense.
Can I use my advantage to overcome her threat?
I'd allow that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys don't see them, but you hear the boots. You hear W say something in binary to the stormtroopers. And then they sort of look around. You hear them sort of look around, sort of at the seats, around the seats and everything. And they leave.
They come back and stick flamethrowers in the vents.
Mhm.
Oh, God.
And as the inspection teams walk out of the turbolift, all right, Captain, you, I guess, stay here. And then they walk out. Try not to burn your dick off while you got a chance. And they walk out.
All right,
Oh.
Captain.
You're such a little pathetic meow meow that even the stormtroopers don't care.
Pathetic little meow meow.
Sorry, it's Tumblr speak.
Pussy?
Tam-
Were you trying to say what?
No.
Anyway.
Tam
Just a sad little
lives
pathetic little meow meow.
by the law of it's so overt, it's covert.
Absolutely. I wish I could say it was on purpose.
Oh, yeah. Because that whole thing struck us on... Yeah, 100%.
It will either be the Mission Impossible theme or Yakety Sax, and you have no control over that. And it will be Yakety Sax.
Waggity schmaggity do. Captain Carr looks at you both and says, "Well, I've heard reports from our teams that you are in fact clean. I will, of course. What is the current makeup of your crew? Is it just I suppose 4 of you? You two, he holds up air quotes, injured man on that vessel and the Rhodian?
Hold on. Why did you make air quotes?
Yeah, you know that guy's he just fucked up the engines, and that's why he has bandages on to say that he's hurt, right?
Cam puts her hands on her hips.
Mm-hmm.
I might
The
fire him.
nerve.
Whatever. Anyway, so that is your entire crew?
Yep, just the 4 of us between the 2 ships. I planned on hiring more once we got this place somewhere where I planned on hiring more once we got these ships somewhere where we could, but and the hyperdrive computer failed. Failed very, very generously.
Yeah, more like exploded, I would say. Well, yes, and that Rhodian that you have with you, Godon was his name?
I believe so. He's
You believe so?
well, that's what he told me.
How long have you been associating with him?
Just since we picked the ship up.
So within the past day or so?
Yeah. There's
Okay.
something I should know. Well, something else I should know?
No, nothing. He looks back at his pad. And what was your destination after Formos?
Laheyron.
Hey,
I mean,
that's interesting. So, and the ship that you mean to buy brought you away from Slaheron, the one of the centers of space, to this backwater little alley.
yeah.
Where are you going after this?
I don't know. I kind of hesitant to stay in hut space because you stay in hut space with ships to your name, sooner or later end up hauling spice, and I'm not gonna make my dad roll over in his grave like that,
Give me. I'm gonna ask for deception on that.
That is 100% the truth, though.
100%. Yeah.
It is. After we go to Slaheyron, she wants to leave hut space because she doesn't want to end up a spice runner. That is thoroughly established truth for Cam.
Yeah, alright. Okay. He looks down at you and says, well, I have some more questions. It's pretty rare nowadays that we get unaffiliated traders coming in through here. And especially one with as unique of a ship as that. And unique of a ship as that, by the way.
I can't speak to the history of that thing.
Yeah, I'm seeing that it's currently unregistered, is that right?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of registries are kind of up in the air at the moment, so we need to get her somewhere more established before we can register her, like Slaheyron. Of course, that'll mean dealing with the huts and paying out 5 or 6 times the registry and favors and graft and bribes, but
If you and your alien counterpart could follow me into my office, we will have a drink and discuss. I would also love whatever business you have. I will, of course, unless she is needed for something on board your ship, our crew can certainly install the parts that you need.
Yeah, I was.
The
I was gonna help.
Stormrunner's her baby. The
part-
both of
the
us,
part-
we were
parts are
raised on
going on.
board that ship.
The parts are going on the Vagrant.
Oh, right. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah,
Now
no,
we can get it straight.
That was a jack screw up.
Yeah, I got it. On board the Vagrant, for sure.
Yeah. Your guys can take care of that for us. I'll just let our friend know that I won't be assisting in the repairs, and then I'll be right with you.
And tell him I'm going to kick his ass later, please.
Will do.
Thank you.
Captain, if you'd follow me.
Of course.
Lino will quickly go tell Tam what's going on and then run back.
All right, and you're intending on coming as well?
Yes, because he basically requested me. It's one of those, I'm saying you should come, as a question mark. And there was no question.
After making what preparations you can on board the vessels, Captain Kara escorts you into the Imperial offices here at the Port of Hormuz. And with that, we are going to end tonight. I want to thank everyone for a just truly gut-busting session here tonight.
Oh my god.
I thank everybody. Please, everybody, take 10 experience. Here for that.
And we almost died.
To be clear, you will not be getting anywhere near the amount of XP that you have been getting recently ever.
Oh.
It's going to be 10 if and maybe 15 if you do something extraordinary.
Okay, but here's
yes,
the question.
Jack and I'm sorry, Cam and Lina, you guys get catch up XP, so you will get
25.
I suppose now the math would be 25 more. So they get 35, the rest of everybody gets 10.
Still incorrect, 25.
Yeah,
So-
we should get 25, not 35. I'll take the
Yep.
35 if you want to give us that.
25. 25. Absolutely.
Aw, come on.
And then
No,
that's for everybody.
I get it. Okay.
I want to thank you so much, and I hope to see people watch this. If people
We keep
Like,
saying that.
on
You're
Reddit?
alienating.
No. I've seen the numbers. People are watching. If you want to message Old Man Buford on
Why me?
Reddit and just you're the face of this operation. If you want to message him and be like, "Hey, I'm this person from this place. I've been watching for however long. Please give us a message. We would love that." Honestly, it's really awesome that people are watching. Absolutely. But I am your GM Tyler, and I hope you guys have a good night and a good week. Bye bye.
I truly cannot believe we pulled that off.
That was
Yeah.
amazing, Trev. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
I can't believe that roll actually worked. I mean, I used a life side point and failed. I